July 23rd, it's approximately 7:40. This is apartment 160, number 4, Carriage Court. It's a video walkthrough prior to execution of search warrant.
Go ahead. Not all Carriage Court, I got a name and birthday. Last name, first name, Jacobian, 4/4/2004. No, there's some holiday. Yeah. Are you guys come over and see what they're doing? I think it's all over. They come to you back on me. That's the one somebody moving on the house. No, go ahead. Mr. Barber, should I do the curtain again? Go ahead. Task force left level, going 125, apartment 1, ready to check.
July 23rd, 2019, approximately 7:45. This is number 160, number 3, Carriage Court, doing a video walkthrough. It's video walkthrough.
Check for 18, where do you need me? Sector 8 downtown unit at the substation. Hey, there's one right here, I'll take care of it. Check one.
Detectives completed searches on apartment 3 and apartment 4. And these two units were at the center of the investigation because multiple shell casings were found outside both doors. Multiple people were detained from apartment 3, and one man was detained from apartment 4, but he was later questioned and released. So the big question is, what did they find? What actually turned up during the search? First up was apartment 4, the home of Mott Cooper. Mott wasn't there when SWAT hit the apartment, but her boyfriend, Sanford Arnold, was inside asleep when officers came through and took that door off the hinges. Now remember, when detectives spoke with Sanford, he swore there were no guns inside that apartment. Maybe he forgot. Maybe his memory was bad. Maybe he was protecting his old lady. Or maybe he really didn't know. But either way, investigators found one, a Glock 26 recovered from apartment 4. And from there, they slid next door to apartment 3. That's when detectives hit the jackpot, because this place wasn't hiding just one gun. It was loaded with weapons, cash, weed, and ammo tucked all over. Inside apartment 3, investigators started finding guns stashed everywhere, like an Easter egg hunt for weapons. One firearm was located in the kitchen cabinet, sitting next to Pistol Pete hot sauce and a box of pasta, which is a wild place to store anything except canned goods. Another firearm was found inside the washing machine. Another was recovered in the bedroom. Another was behind a dresser, and they even found one hidden under a bed, tucked inside a cereal box and a lunchbox. Along with the guns, investigators documented a scale, marijuana, a large wad of cash, magazines, ammunition, and shell casings laying around the apartment. So by the time officers finished searching apartment 3, that unit had become a major piece of the investigation. And now, with all these weapons and evidence coming out of apartment 3, detectives had questions for the guys who were detained. Because at this point, somebody had some explaining to do. Will anybody own up to the weapons and cash found inside that apartment? Let's find out. Body cam on.
guys? Whole gang's in here?
Yep, the gang's in here.
Gang's in here. Scoot down for me so I can address you guys as a whole. All you gotta do is slide down. Leaseholder. There you are. Alright guys, stolen guns in the house. Okay, those guns were likely used in that shooting. Alright, does anyone want to claim them? Does anyone want to step up? Does anyone want to reach down deep, find your balls, and man up? Because if not, you're fixing to screw this guy. Does anyone want to claim the guns? Okay, would you stand up and go with that officer there? He's going to put you in handcuffs.
Hold up. Y'all, I can't go no G.
Go ahead and go with him real quick.
Y'all got
And he's going to take you down the hallway. We'll get you squared away.
There was a lot of folks in the house.
It was a lot of
No, there was not. There was you folks in the house. Because we had eyeballs on that house all night.
y'all.
So, let me tell you.
I can't take no gun show.
Well, you just did.
I got.
You are the leaseholder there. Your responsibility, as are the drugs, as are the guns.
What drugs?
The drugs and the guns. Or the drugs, the guns, and the cash.
What drug? You
If
said
you would just take them down to the right side.
Right side?
Yep.
Yeah,
Come on, key.
No, everything goes to you.
y'all, I can't take no.
Now, other issue is your cousin, right? She was your cousin? Was she related to any of y'all? Okay, this is a man moment here, guys, because here's the reality. They're going to say you guys killed her. That's just what it is. When I go to try to find the person who I think probably is responsible, they're going to come back and they're going to say, all you assholes were shooting 70 frickin' rounds. 70. 70 rounds and none of you know shit about shit. His cousin is dead. Her 4-month-old fetus is dead. And guess who they're going to sit here and blame? You guys. Because you're shooting and none of you is man enough to say, yes, we went out there and shot after they shot at us. None of you are willing to stand up and be a man and tell me what in the hell happened. And guess what? She's probably going to not be held responsible for killing his cousin and that 4-month-old baby. So I'm going to put it on you guys again. Does anyone want to step up and be a man today and tell me what in the hell happened? Because right now I got a room full of guys who want to act like they're a bunch of big bad fucking gangbangers who can't do a goddamn thing to stand up to be men when it counts. What do we want to do to here today, guys? His cousin is dead. Every one of you knew her. And she wasn't a bad person. No, she was an innocent bystander. But no one wants to tell me what happened. So what do you think is going to happen? They're going to say there were 70 rounds out there. She was shot in the side. You guys must have killed her. If you guys were shooting...
Who was on the side of her? Who was on the same side?
We got our DNA.
Well, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing, guys. All you are saying, with the exception of one, I didn't know anyone. I was inside playing 2K. Now, I didn't know anyone got shot. I don't know how there's 70 rounds in front of my apartment.
That's a lot of folk.
And you, how many damn pictures you want to post of you with a gun before someone sits here and says, hey, maybe that gun might be yours? Dude, I've got about 15 pictures of you holding a Glock with a dick in it.
Put it up, man.
Do you really want to play that game? You know good and well you got pictures. All right. We can all say there's no pictures. The reality, guys, that's just what they're going to say. They're going to say 70 rounds in front of the apartment y'all are in. 70.
I'm pretty sure somebody out there said
Guns. But no, that's the problem. Is you're pretty sure someone out there is going to say something, and everyone out there is saying nothing.
somebody gonna say something. Somebody gonna say something.
Well, I'm going to tell you, it's not on somebody. It's on y'all. Because I think y'all were in an apartment that had guns in it. Okay, we did recover guns out of the apartment that you guys were in. And no one wants to claim them. No, you can't say it. Hold on. You can't say there's a lot of folks in that apartment when the only folks that were in that apartment when it counted was you.
They won't let us leave.
You act like we know his guns in there.
They won't let us leave.
Man, I gotta tell you,
like I'm finna tell you, bro, do your job, bro. You got
I am.
DNA. You gotta do what you gotta
Yeah.
do, bro.
So what's gonna happen when I run all y'all's DNA against
Shit.
the touch DNA on the guns?
What the hell figure you our DNA for if we know we shot a gun? Why the hell would we do that?
People do that all the time.
I ain't doing that.
So the
That's
question
stupid.
is, what happens if it comes back with y'all's DNA
Shit,
on
come
any one of
on,
those
hell,
guns?
You gonna do your job.
So what I'm asking you to do, hold on. What I'm asking y'all to do is, if you guys know what happened, if you guys,
Don't nobody know a damn thing.
oh, would you stop cutting me off?
You keep on saying the same
Y'all know,
old shit, bro. We
Okay.
already told everybody told y'all story, man.
Just
Why you don't go pick
stop.
them up?
Are you gonna let me talk?
There's 100 folks out there. Go pick them up.
Okay.
Like you said, you're watching the house. You should
You're
know
saying
what
you're
folks
saying
in
there's
the house
100
then.
folks out there.
If you said you're watching the house, you should know
Okay.
what folks be in that house then. Come on.
Do you wanna let me
You said
talk?
you're watching the house.
Do you wanna let me talk?
I'm saying, bro, you trying to put that shit on there. That crazy for I ain't going for that shit.
Listen.
For real.
Definitely not no murder.
Here's what I'm not talking about making a murder charge on you.
Yeah, you will.
I'm talking about
You will
trying to
say that.
figure
You
out.
said that.
No,
Yeah,
I
you
said.
You
Oh
exactly
my
said
God.
that. You talking about something? If that goes down, we gonna go for the murder of her. Brother.
That is not what I said.
What the hell you
You
did,
sitting outside
nigga?
with a bullet coming to.
Okay.
What the hell? You sound crazy.
You're not listening. Instead of listening to half, listen to all. So here's the reality. They're gonna say, as a defense, that if there's 70 rounds in front of the place that you guys are all in, and guns inside the place that you guys are all in, and some of you have some shooting history.
So you tell
Okay.
me the guns y'all found.
Dude, are you seriously gonna let me finish my statement, or are you gonna? Are you gonna?
Match 70.
All right.
Come on now. You sound
There's
crazy.
no point in having a conversation, I think, with you. I think there's a couple of you over here that are probably listening. So here's the reality. It's a defense that they can claim. If you guys fired in retaliation after she was hit, then you need to tell me.
You wanna know how I know you sound crazy as hell? If you look at the apartment and where y'all got her body at, with the blood, that shit don't even add up.
To where we was at.
Like, come on, bro.
It does add up.
Right there where they. How the hell they hit her? And she
Somebody
outside,
drag her body over there too.
Come on, bro, you
Where
sound
the shit
crazy,
was,
bro.
bro. You got a whole
Shit
puddle
don't
of
make
blood on the
sense.
side of the goddamn building, bro.
Okay.
Shit don't
Do
make
y'all
no type of
job,
sense,
bro.
bro.
Before y'all even just
All
say
right.
something, bro.
So-
Do y'all
No
job.
sense.
All right, let's bring it down a little bit. How does it make sense? Okay, I'm gonna tell you. You guys are at the 160 building, right? She's standing at the edge of the 160.
She's
Right?
Well,
You guys are at 160. She's over here at the edge of 160. Well, she's shot in the side.
She shot inside.
Yes.
I heard she got hit. Man, she got hit.
You're-
I heard she got hit in the head.
Well, you guys heard. I know because I've seen. She's shot in the side. Then it's a reasonable argument that that shot could have been coming from the room, the apartment you guys were all in.
she said 70
They
shots.
don't have to do their
You
job,
guys had
bro.
70 rounds out
They gonna
there.
have to do your job. Y'all got our
I know
DNA,
you
bro.
ain't nobody
Okay.
over there, no sitting around.
Between 160, number 3, there were 70 shells. But you guys don't know anything about what happened with those 70 shells.
Anybody could have
Okay.
been running by, shooting, anything.
Well,
could
listen,
have happened.
I've made my plea for you guys to explain to me what happened, to explain to me why there's 70 rounds. You guys clearly do not want to explain to me what
Somebody
happened.
might have ran by, shooting shit. You know, you finna shoot
Sure.
out the house, that shit go for it.
Aliens could have done it.
Shit, probably so.
Okay.
Yeah, what you got to find out?
All right. Appreciate your time today, gentlemen. Here 1 second, we're going to arrange getting you guys out of here. You guys already got rides? All right. Give me 1 second, okay? I got one last thing. Just give me 1 second, okay?
Out of everybody they snatched out of apartment 3 and all the evidence they pulled out of that unit, nobody wanted to claim a thing. Every guy in that room was suddenly saying, "That's not mine." So the detective did what they do when nobody talks. He slapped cuffs on the leaseholder. All those grown men laid up in that house, not a single female in sight. And they were really about to let the one dude who gave them a place to crash take the fall for all of it. If I'm being honest, that's some dirty shit. But then the leaseholder gets released, and Belinda Hood shows up. Turns out, they're brother and sister. Now Belinda and the leaseholder are both saying that wad of cash was hers. Money she says she earned from working and had been stacking up so she could finally get her own place. Do you believe that? I don't know. Let's listen to the story they've put together. Body cam on.
You know, when I told you I found something out, I was gonna come back dead, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, from where it used to be at, and that's her money.
I got every check stub.
She got check stubs and everything to show.
I don't know what to show you with all you
I said I
need.
gotta go back and talk to my investigator. He told me if I find out anything to come back and tell him, and then this is what I'm gonna do.
I was telling him to hold my money.
I said, I did not know your money was back though, baby. I said,
I ain't been there. See, I just went there to the room and found out all this shit happened. And I said, where the hell my money?
All right, so where we're going to run into issues is that money was sitting with some cocaine and some stolen guns. So you know how that ends up appearing to
But what if
us.
I wasn't there? What if they went back there and put it? Because you can get the vape. I was at the house. I don't know what the hell went on while I was there. I don't know what went on.
For that reason,
That's what it was. That's what the kind of drugs was with cocaine.
See, he put the money, he got to put all that shit in there. Why did he do that?
That's what
Now
I'm
they
saying.
finna mark that as drug money. They ain't gonna be able to get none of this shit done.
well, and that's the thing is these guys don't care about y'all.
That's what I'm saying. He already told. He
I
told
was
me.
at the house and I didn't give a fuck about none of
Because he
that.
was sitting right there when I said to all of them, look, here's the reality. If no one wants to claim these guns, it's going to be on him. And they all sat there and said,
Then when I told her I'll be there.
How did they even get back there in their room? Like, what's up? Like, do you know who? Shit, did you get back there? They went back there and did this?
Then when I told him, I said, then when he did these fingerprints, I
I
said,
want to know. Because
so here, I mean, here's those guys
I
are
wasn't
not.
there, and I want to know why would you go do some shit like that, and why would you take your shit and put it back there with my shit and like.
it's like somebody said, who put something in a fucking cereal?
Don't you know I just bought them fucking cereals?
Those are all
You
questions
got
for
3
those
or 4 of them
guys.
cereals? Well, I just bought them damn cereals.
I didn't see. I
Yeah,
didn't do the
just bought
search.
them
I was
damn.
over here.
I got a receipt for no cereal too. I got a receipt for everything that you need and you want because I just bought half this shit now. I'm trying to move.
The only guys that can really answer those questions are those guys out there who all don't want to say anything.
They ain't got to because I'm going to come to you. They ain't got to say nothing because I'm going to come to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you too because I need my shit.
Yeah.
They finna come up out this money. I don't give a fuck. I told them I will show you my check.
I love this man so much right
I
here.
put up money every fucking week just so I can get by.
I need your job.
Just so I can get by. I was trying to move. I'm finna move.
She trying to move
I don't understand. I be out there. I've been somewhere homeless and he been helping me. That was my sister. See, I be out there every day. Thumpa stay around the corner, so I come and
That's what I was telling me about
I
the
do
person.
2 things out there.
Unfortunately, they've got it tied up at this point in a homicide with stolen weapons and
They gonna get my money. You ain't gotta give it. Somebody gonna give it.
well,
What we have to do about getting the money back where it'll be a
That's
hard
drug
process.
money now. It's okay.
It's drug money, so it ain't
I'm
even.
finna figure out this shit when we get out of here and check over.
you know,
And if you get my goddamn
the
money.
county could file to seize it, based off the fact that there's stolen guns there, there's drugs there, and it's cash currency sitting there. They could file for a seizure or forfeiture on it. You have to talk to these guys. I mean, that's the thing is I'll tell you, unless one of them steps up and says, "Yeah, I took that."
I just didn't know who
Put
went
it
in
there.
that bedroom. You know what? I just want to know who went in that bedroom right there. That's all I
No
wanna
one can
know,
tell
who
me
went
who
back there.
went where and did what.
I'm gonna figure this shit out myself because I don't play like that. I gave everything
When
up
I
there
said
and
when we figured this stuff out, you wanted to come back and tell you what we done came up with.
I
Yeah.
got the detective number already. I
I
and
got
I
it
told
on. I
them.
even took it out my
I
pocket.
don't have that number. I was talking to the detective at the hospital because I was talking.
I'm gonna sleep with this card like it's a credit card.
Yeah.
If you find something out, you let me know.
I am, cause I want her to get her money back, cause that ain't right. I
I'm
thought it was.
snitch on everybody. Yeah. You don't believe me? Watch.
Yeah, it ain't snitching, it's telling when it's the right way. We trying to keep our own freedom.
Cleaning up your community.
Exactly.
You know how much money I make for my shit. You don't like it.
But Master Black, you know I will call you. You know you got my number and I got yours. If you
Yep.
hear something you think, you just call me and I'll tell you what I know. We'll put this stuff together.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
In an hour, a vigil will start for a pregnant woman from Athens who was shot and killed while protecting her young son from gunfire.
We learned today police have arrested this woman who is seen here smiling in her mugshot. She is facing several charges, including felony murder. Police say that Auriel Callaway was an innocent bystander caught in the middle of a gunfight between two warring groups.
First, the suspect, Kiresa Cooper, was arrested in Cobb County last night. And investigators say at a press conference they were able to confirm she was not the only shooter, but right now she is charged with the murder of Callaway and her unborn daughter. Police say 24-year-old Auriel Callaway was an innocent bystander when two groups of women got into a fight at this Athens apartment complex Monday night. She was trying to shield her 3-year-old son Mason from bullets when she was hit.
By July 24th, detectives were back at Clarke Gardens, stomping the pavement, talking to anybody willing to talk about the night Thumpa was gunned down in that parking lot. And if you're wondering where the big arrest moment is for Riri, trust me, I tried to get it. I reached out to the city of Atlanta first and basically got the usual shoulder shrug. I tried. Here's the thing. Once Atlanta, Cobb County, Athens Clarke, GBI, and special units all touch the same case, chasing down one piece of body cam footage turns into its own investigation. I reached out to Atlanta. I reached out to Cobb since she was technically arrested in Smyrna. No dice. And after spending way too much time trying to track it down, I eventually had to accept we're probably never seeing that arrest footage. But here's what we do know. On July 24th, 2 days after the shooting, Riri Cooper was arrested in Smyrna and brought back to the Athens Clarke County Jail. And while Riri is sitting in a cell, detectives are still right back out here at Clarke Gardens, walking the lot, talking to people outside, and trying to find somebody willing to say what they saw that night, body cam on.
Good morning. How are you guys, ladies? Have anybody talked to you guys about the murder the other day, by chance? No one? Do you live here? Oh, perfect. I'm Sergeant Geiger. I'm once helped trying to investigate what happened. Did you guys happen to see anything or hear anything?
I just seen her walk by.
Oh, you saw her walk by? Okay. Where was she at when you saw her?
By the tree.
Okay, back over by the tree?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you see happen? Was it before or after the gunshot?
Before. She was just walking like regular people. She was trying to go get her baby because they were arguing.
Oh, is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Who was it was arguing? Do you remember?
It was a crowd everywhere.
Oh yeah, they said it was pretty chaotic out here.
A lot of people, like, that's what I'm saying, like, I don't even see how she got hit, but I know she walked past us and she was saying, take the baby. She was like, she don't know who she was talking to. She was like, put your guns up, kids out here. And 5 minutes after she walked off, they were saying she was on the ground dead.
Okay.
Because I went to school with her.
That's I mean, it's a tragic thing to happen, and then kids being right there too. That's what's dangerous about the whole thing. Yeah, they say it was like a war zone out here. Oh my God! Did she say anything? Did she say anything to you or anything? Or you say you just knew her from school?
Yeah, she just walked by, really talking out loud.
Okay. She seemed angry.
Go get her child.
Yeah. Where was her baby at?
Right there where she got
killed
at.
So the baby was just out here playing.
No, she was up there with her cousin.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because she got a sister.
Playground though, you know, it's a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Around.
Yeah.
And she was mainly just trying to say, stop doing everything for kids outside.
Well, from what I'm understanding, from what I've been told, is that it was an argument that started between one group and then another group got involved, and then it was like almost the entire complex got.
Yeah, you couldn't really tell them apart. It was two big groups, basically, like
yeah.
People up here.
That's what I heard. It was like a group down here, and then the group up here.
By the playground.
Yeah. Golly. Okay. All right. Well, let me give you my card in case you guys hear anything or want to talk to anyone. All we're doing is we're coming back through, just making sure that everybody gets a chance to be heard and their story gets to be heard, because we're still putting the pieces together right now, because we want to make sure. I know, and I think we were close, but the issue is that if we don't get everybody's story, that's right. That's right, because if they don't, this is going to happen again. You know, yeah. And so let me get your name so I can say that I talked. What's your apartment number, sweetie? And your name?
Brittany.
Okay. Is there an A, B, or C, or is it just 215?
Building 2,
Building 2. Okay. What's your last name, Brittany?
WYLSON.
WYLSON. Okay, all right. Do you have a phone number I could call you?
706.
Okay, and you gentlemen, you said you was the one here. And you said you heard it.
Yeah, we was around this area right here.
Okay.
We couldn't do nothing but get on the ground.
Did you? Because sometimes when people are firing rounds,
Man,
what did you see? Like poofs or dirt?
The tree limb get hit, fall, you hurt.
Oh,
get
is
hit.
that one you think right there?
The limb right there. It's by the track hand. That tree got hit.
So they wasn't shooting in the air.
Wasn't on this side
They
right
were
here.
just spraying everywhere.
Like you seen, it was like you seen the fire.
Oh my gosh.
That's how close it was.
Could you hear them? Could you hear them hitting like buildings and stuff?
You heard the first shot. It was like a shoot in the air.
Uh-huh.
And after that, we just stood there because you know.
You were like, wow, a gunshot just went off.
But
Yeah.
then that thing, it just pow, 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 like it was just going back and forth. So
Well, we
started
counted.
running.
We counted 75 rounds. So
God damn.
75.
It was a lot of bullets.
How's something right? And how did they not hit anybody but one person?
See, that's what got me thinking.
So what I'm thinking, Brittany, is that like one was shooting, and then everybody else decided to go get their gun, and they started shooting, and then but are they like shooting just to be heard to be shooting, or are they actually trying to hit somebody and they just?
I think like it was kids with guns that didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah. You think? Yeah.
Yeah. I think they just trying to outdo who got this and who got
Well, that's what I'm thinking too, because if you got 75 shots, how the heck is just one person shot? You know, you would think there'd be multiple people shot just within that many rounds.
How crowded it was.
As crowded as it was. Yeah.
Crowded.
Yeah.
Everybody was in this section being nosy at the point. So
I wasn't here that night, but can you?
Everybody run to the fight.
See, that's the thing. It's like a pack mentality.
You seen kids running.
Poor babies. I know they're scared to death. Can you show me where she was at? I'm not sure where she.
The biggest
back
tree
right there. Oh, okay.
Right there in that area.
Okay. So you had a good field of vision from here. You could see pretty good from here.
We were standing right there where the big tree is.
Oh, you were over there. Oh, good Lord. Okay.
We were standing right there when the shot popped off.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm thinking nothing from this side over here. No. Okay.
It was really all.
All of it was right over there.
All that.
Okay.
From
all
where
right.
that tree is all happening. The tree was in the middle. It was like the middle. The tree was in the middle.
Do you think some of those rounds went into that tree over there? Were they shooting at you guys at the tree, you think, or you think they were just spraying?
I think they were just shooting everywhere.
Okay.
It hit a tree, a limb out there.
Just stand behind the building.
A bullet. I mean, it hit the track hand.
Yeah, because it'll go through.
You just hear.
You can hear them ricocheting.
And my first thing, I grabbed, take my son in the house, but where we was in the middle of both crowds. Like the crowd up here, and this circle right here, there was one group of people.
Yeah.
And the other two people was at the end with the track, with the playground.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm going to go back over there. I'm going to go to your neighbors just to make sure everybody gets a voice. And I want everybody's side of the story before we put all the pieces together.
That's what it should be, Jeff.
I think this apartment complex and that one, I don't think anybody talked to anybody over here because it was just so chaotic.
Yeah, nobody haven't been on there.
Okay.
Pretty much, everybody right here didn't see me.
Okay, all right.
Everything happened over there.
I got to go door to door there. I got to make sure everybody, because I don't want nobody to say, man, nobody come talk to me. And so,
voice.
Yeah, that's right.
Make sure you miss out on it.
That's right. All right, guys. Thank you so much. morning, ladies. How are you? I'm Sergeant Geiger. I'm helping trying to put the pieces together over here. I just talked to Brittany, and I want to get everybody's side of the story, and I don't want anybody to feel like, you know, they're ratting on somebody or anything like that. So what I'd like to do, if you guys saw anything or heard anything and you'd like to have your story told, I'm going to give you my business card, and we can either talk here, or if you feel like you want to go inside and talk or anything like that, you let me know, okay?
Yes, sir.
Here's my card. My number's on there.
Yes,
Do you feel like you want to talk now, or do you feel comfortable? You don't feel comfortable? Okay.
You sure? Not right now.
Okay. All right. She's got my business card.
We're gonna call you.
Okay. What's your name, so I can, when you call?
Florence Wilcher and Latanya Smith.
Can you spell your last name? W-I?
I'm W-I-L-C-H-E-R.
Okay. And what's your apartment number, Florence?
I'm 201.
201. Okay. And your name, sweetie?
Latanya Smith.
Okay. And what's your?
209.
I didn't know. I just started from young people. I was cooking me some beans and beef. I got in there.
That's what I've been told.
I looked at the kitchen window. They were right there on that thing. That's what
I heard. It was two groups. I heard there's a group started. There was like some young girls that were arguing.
That's true.
And then it went from that to
adults.
Bringing
out
firearms.
And it was unnecessary.
And there was kids everywhere.
And when I tell you, I had my back door right here, the playground's right here. I opened my back door, and it was so many kids trying to run. They couldn't make it home, and I was just telling them, come in the door, come in the door, come in the door. Because they were falling. They were running. Like, it's at 9.
Yeah.
They were still out.
Yeah, they were still out. Yeah, that's what I've been told. I wasn't here, but I told kids were playing in the playground. And that one group was arguing with another group, and then somebody went and got a gun, and then the one group started shooting, and the other group come out and brought the other gun.
And that's really what happened. But
if you shooting from this way, and they shooting this way, somebody had to kill it from this way.
Well, that's what
if firearm coming from this way.
That's what I'm curious to know.
And that's all I'm saying now.
Shots were fired.
Yeah.
They were fired from this way.
Shot were fired from this way.
From this group over here.
From the playground.
For her to get shot right there where she is.
Well, I'm going to tell you later, there were 75 rounds that we fired.
Really?
75.
I had already knew it was 64. I told you.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I was trying to count, and I kept telling her 9, 13, 14. They were like, what? I said, man, y'all don't hit it. I started putting my hands on my ear, and I got between my TV. I got between my TV and the chair, and I was holding the little girl Mackenzie right there, and I was like, baby, just be still, just be still.
How long did the shots go for? Like a long time?
It went for long.
I'm gonna tell you like this, it was long enough for me to get from that end home and still hear shots.
And
I was running.
Really? I got banged,
we heard shots ricocheting off the trash can.
While I was watching them, and then I started growing the story.
Well, that's what
we got trapped
I don't know about that shoot. I didn't know.
That's what Brittany was saying.
Seriously, all us were running. Her apartment was the first apartment that everybody tried to get in.
She said that you could see the branches from the trees coming off.
Yeah, seriously. If you go back there, you saw pew, pew. They were here. You see the fire.
Yeah.
We were running.
So that was kind of one of my questions was, were
I didn't see that
were they spraying up in the air, or were they like shooting?
I'm going to tell you, initially, these that came from this way were us coming from the air.
Yeah.
These got lower where we was.
See what I'm saying? And that's what I saw. That ain't even me talking more.
Like,
so that's what the
we running home, they're coming toward us.
This crew right here was shooting from the ground. You shut up in the air, and then you start shooting. So that made them retaliate from that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, and that's what happened. But the people from this way were more in the air. They going over our head. These bullets coming toward us. So we really running.
Do we think that but do we think the group over here was part of the fight, or do you think they were just shooting just because somebody else was shooting?
No. They were part of the fight. They the people who initiated the fight.
Oh, okay.
Right. That's what
it's 3 of them that happened, and they initiated all 3.
Gotcha.
They left from this end.
Because I know the police got called out earlier.
That's why
to break up the fight.
Mr. Wong or someone came, and the lady who brought him here was Miss Calhoun.
Yeah.
Her daughter lived here. So she wanted to try to neutralize it before it got big, and she called the cops and walked here with the cops to point out the people.
I saw that part.
Right after Mr. Warren left, they waited, they snuck out, came out the back, walked this way in my front, and went back up there and tried to start that girl again.
Okay, so.
But it was a light-skinned young man, and a short, dark-skinned guy when I come out the door right there.
Okay, and what were they doing?
I don't know them. They were hiding around the wall.
You think it's people that live here, or do you think
They
it's
don't
some
live
people that they don't live here?
The boys don't live here, but the females do.
Yeah.
The ones who let them in their house and the ones who was trying to hide the stuff, they do live
y'all
out
find
here.
a gun and stuff?
Yeah, we got
They
we
do
recovered a
live-
lot.
Y'all have a lot?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am, we
And
did.
they do live out here.
Okay.
Those females
So it's the girls that's
that are
really.
allowing them guys to hide the
Now,
stuff in their house.
We identified several of them. Do you know who the girls are? Do you guys?
Kiresa,
Yeah,
Quack, and Mott in the middle section right there beside the trash can.
That Kiresa we knew.
Yup. She had a firearm in her hand on videotape.
Okay. Now in Quack.
She the one who was waving. That's the one they took into custody.
That's
We got
my
all
Okay,
the
so we
kids
got
who
them.
started it.
Okay. All right, so they've already been picked up.
Yeah,
then.
them
Okay.
the people
Well, that's
who
what I'm
started.
saying. That's where it started. That's where it
That's
started.
where it all started from.
Okay.
That where Nusha, that where the
my daughter
guns
Courtney.
walked
We in
out
the
they
woods.
back door.
I ain't trying to get out. I'm just saying that whatever we saying, that's all. That's
where it
what
came from.
I didn't see the other
Serious,
part.
them the
But if
people
you
that walked out
shoot in
and
the
it was
air,
at the playground.
that means whoever shooting this way shot the person up there.
That's what I'm
And that's
curious
all I'm
to
trying
know.
to tell you.
What was it? The group that's down there that were shooting down, or was it? No,
Nah,
it was
these
these.
people
It was.
shooting
Okay,
up.
so
like we saw the
so
bullet going over our head.
Carissa, Quack.
Them people stayed
That's
right
when they
here.
were shooting,
They
like trying to
came
hit
from
people.
her porch.
Okay.
Not Quack.
They came from Quack house.
It come from her house.
Yup.
Come from her house.
She the mother of the children, but it
I
came
gotcha.
from her house. And her kids don't be playing with guns, but it was adults there that was.
So did the guys that the group that was down here shooting all girls or guys too?
No, it was two guys and a girl.
Light skinned and a dark skinned.
Dark skin, yup.
Sure
And they don't
one
live
had
in.
on a white t-shirt, one had on a I want to say red or pink, like a crazy
And he said,
infrared
He
color.
told her, I said, and then you hit while y'all one of the officers, he hid around the side of the wall.
Oh, he was hiding over
They
there.
were hiding in that corner
Right
right
in that
there.
corner.
Did we pick him up too?
I don't know,
We
but when
don't
y'all
know.
first
I
got
never
in,
seen
he
him.
tried to run and hide behind
I never
her
seen them.
bush.
I never seen them before.
Okay.
He's a little short and a light skin.
Short, light skinned guy.
He's tall.
Tall. Okay.
Light
Kind of
skin
hair like
with
mine.
y'all.
See like mine? Look slick.
Little slick, like he mixed.
For
He
real.
could be like,
I saw
Okay.
that
He
now.
looked like he could be mixed.
Okay.
I read it. I saw that.
And the dark skinned guy, could you describe him to me?
Had looked like he had just started to grow his hair.
Okay,
like it was
twists.
just growing out. It was real small though, like it was just starting to grow
And
out.
them the main one that you need to find.
Okay, that's what.
That I know.
And you.
I never seen them before, but them the two I
I
need
tell you
Yes,
like
ma'am.
this, if some of these people allow you to talk to their kids that
Yeah.
was at that playground,
Yeah.
They
I
can tell
promise you.
They saw it.
They
like,
want to play,
I promise you. Several of them came to me and said, Auntie, we seen
they
that
got to be
bad
settled.
lady with the burgundy braids with a pink gun in her hand and she shot like this.
Okay. And that's who we think is Kiresa? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, she ran right past Florence. Tell them. She ran right past you with that gun in her hand.
See, she could have killed one of them kids, man.
And that's what, seriously, that's what we were, honestly.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
came
that's
around that corner and we just heard one more again.
Yeah.
The females running, we like, what the, we know ain't no girl shooting.
Yeah.
But it's the truth.
And then we was standing right there, me and you, Allison was smoking cigarettes. And Miss Shona right there. And
Hey, I'm just trying to get the story, everybody's story. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with because I want everybody to have an opportunity to get their story, and I don't want people to say, you know what, the police never come talk to me, never said anything to me.
You actually did do your
So I mean, everybody's stories everybody's saying the same thing. Yeah. It was two groups fighting. It started to escalate. Police were called out.
And common sense will say the bullet that hit her.
Yeah. That's what everybody's saying.
Kiresa Cooper came right past.
She ran by her then. We were standing right there.
What color that gun was?
She get it black and pink.
Yeah, that's what pink. Yeah.
I think said the little kids said they saw her pull it out.
While they
this
were
way.
arguing, she stepped out in the street
Yeah.
with it in her hand. She was like, ain't nobody gonna do this and do like she never. And when she came past us right here, she was doing a light jog, but she wasn't scared. She wasn't like she was smiling. She was like a smile on her face, and you could hear.
Facebook and Instagram her post. Fuck all y'all in Clarke Gardens who traded on me.
That's what she said.
Well, you had to do it. They were my family.
Y'all
They just like my
traded
family. I
on
rode
me.
up with her
And like we wrote her last night. Trade has nothing to do with you taking the child life. Sorry.
That's
you
right.
Call it what you want, but
she told two different
If you can talk to her, she knows them guys.
Yes,
she
ma'am.
knows them too.
Oh yeah. We've
knows.
We've
And
got
that's the
Kiresa.
jackpot right there.
We got Kiresa, but we want to hear everybody else's story too. Yeah, because I don't want I mean, yeah, I think it's pretty much a done deal, but I still want to make sure.
You don't want to take the wrong people. They ain't did nothing. Not the wrong people.
But that's really important is that we don't.
I'm so glad that y'all got a lot of those guns out of this.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm for real.
Yeah, because we don't.
I have decided that whenever I walk by and I see him with a pistol, I'm calling.
I was just about to say, you probably get a lot of calls.
I'm not even anonymous calling. I'm saying names. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what we need.
Walking around with a gun.
Get out here because so-and-so got a gun.
Yeah.
You can see it.
And you can see it. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you his
name. My nerve, I'm 6 years old.
That's okay.
Find out from Kiresa, who is that light-skinned young man and the dark skin.
Do you think?
Because they were the clique. They were right there.
Were they the ones that they were fighting over? You think, or
the light-skinned guy?
Yep. Light hair. The one with the. If you find them, that's the jackpot.
He had a white T-shirt on. He got the good hair.
Okay, that's who they were arguing over.
That's who they were.
And then the guy that I saw,
he like a mix.
He had. Now see, I saw the guys that was at Clarke Gardens.
Yeah, the light skin. That's who they were fighting on.
And two small ones, but I didn't look in their faces. But they were scared when I walked by them. They were scared
because they knew it escalated.
Yes.
And the big guy, he said, man, I only shot in the air. I shot in the air. And I was running by and I said, whoever pulled the trigger tonight, going to jail.
Right.
I don't care where you shot at, you going to jail. And I told Kiresa the same thing. She tried to say that she was shooting
to the opponent
between the building. She said I only fired one time. And then she said I fell. I hit the ground because I was scared. And I said, Kiresa, you cannot say where your bullet went to.
And
I'm sorry.
And that's not what happened.
She shot more than one time.
When you hit, she pulled the trigger and it's too much force.
Yeah.
That's why you failed.
That's how she failed.
When I was in the kitchen,
and the little kid,
she shot in
the little boy, the little boy, it's a little boy. He had on some lime green Nike shorts. She fell on top of him. And she pushed me at the same time. She was like, ooh, I almost shot that kid. The gun still was going off and she going to the ground.
Yeah. She's got her finger on the trigger, and as she's falling, the gun's still going off.
No way for you
can say where that bullet
went. And I told her
she hit the ground.
Do you think Kiresa was trying to shoot her, or I mean, like aiming at her, or she thinks she was just blasting?
I think she was aiming at the crowd. I don't care what everybody
in particular,
but
they were arguing with the whole crowd. It wasn't everybody that.
Oh, so she was like she was kind of after
like
the group.
Neutralize.
Yeah,
I'm finna neutralize the whole situation.
Because the little girls, Jada, Jasmine, all them are cousins. Them little girls stay in shit.
Yeah.
If they mama was to just be a parent for 30 seconds, this shit would not have happened. They need to be charged. The other mamas that brought their daughters out here to fight need to be charged. You do not take your 14 and 15-year-olds to a neighborhood to fight with other people. They all need to be. Somebody needs to teach them a lesson. And it's all just government housing. People that don't live here, they come over here and make us look bad. Now we might have to move. They already want to buy us out. It's too fucking much, and I'm gonna start standing up for my neighborhood and my children.
That's right. You gotta champion this thing, because you got to be a leader in the group, and you got to say, you know, this is not the way we're living here. We're changing this.
It's the people that we are letting come take over
That's
our
so
neighborhood.
true.
It's pathetic.
That is so true. So when I've been a police officer here for 20 years, and my area when I first started on patrol was an LEB. I worked the block area, and people wouldn't talk to me. I get it, I understand it. But then after a few years, they got to trust in me, right? And they started talking to me, and I started finding out it's not the people living there.
It's the people
that get invited.
And get invited. And then they make us look bad, and they get to go home.
Yeah.
They get to drive off and
you have to stay here.
But I gotta
we
stay
still
here.
gotta stay here and represent
my children, I don't let my children go outside and play. And I told them the other night, if my daughter said, "Mama, can we please move?"
Yeah,
and if I could afford to pack her up, I would be gone.
And you can't.
And nobody, and I know everybody out here feels the same way.
Ma'am.
If they could leave, they would.
Right.
But it's sad because it's not us.
See, when you're afraid to come out of your house or have your children play in the playground, something's got to be dead.
Something has to be done.
It has to be done. People, we got to cooperate with each other.
And I told them the same thing. You scared. You don't want to help the officers. You don't want to talk to them when they come. But they're here for us. They're trying to protect us. Y'all ain't got no dog in the fight.
We can't help you unless somebody
helps
you.
Where to start.
Let me get your names. And so
I'm Latanya Smith.
Did I put it down? I can't
I
remember.
think so on
Get us
this
with
side
it?
with Miss
Okay.
Florence.
I've talked to
Yeah.
a couple of people. Okay, yeah, Miss Florence. Okay.
Okay.
And your name's what?
SHANDRA.
That really mean.
Okay.
Goolsby, GOOLSBY. And Kiresa and Mott both came to my house that same night.
Okay.
Try to talk to them, tell them turn themselves in.
She said exactly. I can tell you exactly what
see
she said. If she tried to change, her story
several times
when she spoke with Thumpa's sister. She tried to say she
Miss
never
Walker,
fired,
Right.
but we were there to say no, you're lying.
Yeah, we know that she did fire.
switching up her
She
story.
Yeah.
And she went in the house to change clothes, and she tried to wash her
And
hands.
she
and
changed
I
clothes,
told her
and
to
she tried
her
to wash
face,
her
I
hands 'cause
watched
the
so much
kids told her.
CSI.
The kids
Yeah.
told her.
You are not going to get gun residue off of your hands trying to go in there and wash it. So if you fire, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
And that's just that simple. She shot
Chandra,
a gun.
what's your apartment number, sweetie?
203. You
Okay.
want my phone number?
Please.
706
I'm through with it.
296
I didn't know that's all I
8278. Well,
But I need to.
I heard her, and I
Them young
tell her
men,
to her
them
face
young
I heard
kids,
her.
them young men, them-
She
I think
did.
that's one of the main keys.
Okay.
I mean, just being honest.
It really
She
is.
did.
They did that.
They
And
still
don't
in the
quote
side
me
of
on
You want my
they-
telephone number?
Yes, ma'am.
678.
Quake them sent them to
See,
jail.
Latasha right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
678
Boys up there had-
789
They ain't had nothing to do with it.
1269.
And Sosa too.
They ain't had
And
nothing to
you
do with
question
it.
Sosa.
Oh, yeah, do you got his name?
Them young men
Boy,
out there,
named
they don't
Sosa.
doing that.
Did they tell you about him?
I don't think so. Let's talk.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Sosa. He
I
goes
can't
by
tell you-
Sosa,
yeah, I
but I
can't
think his
say
real
his
name
name.
is
They don't doing nothing up
Trey.
there.
What his real name?
I think he's Trey.
Hill Foster.
He's Trace Foster's
Foster.
from Martin Circle, Spring Valley.
They walked past us right before
He don't
the
even
shooting
live over
started.
here.
Now, is that the light-skinned guy?
No,
he's
he
big
the
and
heavy
black.
set guy.
Big.
Had on some black joggers with a white stripe down the side.
Okay. All right.
They need to be found.
And like I said, if you talk to those kids, they told me they saw him fire one of them guns that had the extended clip that will brrr, and they said he threw it in the trash can when he was running.
Did we get that? You think?
Yup, I think they got it. It was
Okay.
right behind
Yeah,
us,
the trash can
yup.
down there by
And I
the-
think they got it because they roped it off. And the little girl was like, Auntie, he threw that boy in that black and white pants. He threw a gun in that trash can.
I need to be
Yeah.
detected. Them young men that like that young man I'm describing.
Yes, ma'am.
I pay about and Courtney saying pay about when we come over. He pushed and say, excuse. She said, excuse me. They stayed right there by them bushes.
Okay.
To everything, when police everything, and Kiresa.
So is this everybody in the? There's nobody else for me to talk to in these apartments, right? This is
Oh, yeah,
the
this
group.
all
Okay.
that we
Right
came
now.
out
Okay.
when we knew he was
Because-
out here.
because
So
Okay.
they thought
Right
that
on
was-
time.
I was just standing there cooking. I'm cooking.
I'm just the person
just
like
in the
last
kitchen
night.
running.
I was like, if everybody gonna talk amongst each other, we
Yeah.
might as well tell you.
Well, you got to
it was
because
a
you
child
don't
that
you
took
don't
her
want
life.
the wrong
She
story.
didn't ask for none of
Yes,
this.
yes.
You know,
Honestly,
she was coming to get her son to
Yeah.
go home.
I told her the
Right.
same night.
Yeah.
When I heard it, I told the officer everything that I heard.
Okay.
Like they were saying, telling Mike get out of the neighborhood.
Yup.
They were saying Quack get all them guns
Guns
out
out
your
your
apartment.
house.
And
They ran past her
and
with
Kiresa
book
came
bags
running
coming
by
out her house.
oh, getting all the guns
Getting
out
all
of
the
there.
guns
Out of their house.
But
Yes.
they evidently they didn't get them all because y'all
'Cause
still
y'all
got
still
one
got
out of
some.
there.
So
Which I didn't find.
no,
found
well,
one underneath
for that
we
murder.
got everything.
And the
They
baby
got
girl,
everything.
the
Yeah, we
baby
got it.
girl was
They got
saying
everything.
the baby, the
messed
children.
up.
I feel like that's why the
My
parents
grandbaby
have
had
to be
these
held
children
responsible.
I agree.
And
The
I'm
parents have to
honest
be
with
held
you.
responsible because the kids were out there saying, "Oh, y'all want to shoot in the air, but we aiming at bitches. We
Yeah.
aim like it coming out the baby."
Her
See,
daughter,
that-
her
that-
daughter
that
with the
came out
black
her
shorts,
mouth.
with the white stripe on the
Yeah.
side, she said it right here under this tree,
So
right there.
I guess I got one question would be: is the group has the police talked to the group that were actually shooting at people? Have
I
police
see.
talked to everybody? You think?
I
I seen them at a group that night.
Her family
That
didn't
night
need
before
to
I
be
saw them
questioned.
that same
They
night.
had
They
them
were
in the
putting them all in the
Yeah,
car.
we saw
Okay.
11 of them
Okay.
go that night.
Okay,
We
okay,
did.
okay.
We saw
So
11
I'm
of
not
them go that
missing
night.
anybody that I need to go talk to who pulled the trigger. We think, except for the two dudes.
Except
that
for
were-
them two
Those
dudes.
two
Okay.
dudes, and they know
If
who
you
they
get them
are.
two
And there
dudes,
was
I
a big
guarantee you
fat
guys.
one.
Yup,
There was
real
a big,
big.
and not even Sosa.
Nah,
Quack
Quack
had a
cousin.
big one.
He
And
Okay,
has a
another
cousin.
dude that
He
we
was
don't know
shooting-
about.
He was shooting
He her
out of the
cousin.
back door.
He her
He was
cousin.
shooting in the air.
Okay.
And how I know, when we confronted her about it, the little girl said, "Nuh-uh, he did not shoot first. He shot after they shot at us."
And he said, he told Quack, he said, every time I got them come out here, because of you and these goddamn
Them
girls.
kids.
Yeah.
And she said, well, take your
pussy ass home then. He said, no, I ain't going nowhere. Y'all gonna stop this shit.
And I'm gonna tell you what Mike said on the phone. She said, I didn't hit nobody. I didn't fight nobody. These quack bad ass kids. I'm not finna go down.
She said the only
I don't
reason
shoot
why
no
I'm
gun.
scared
I
is
didn't
because
pull
I
no
got a
gun.
warrant.
That's
She
what
said,
she
I
said.
don't want to talk to nobody right now because I don't want to go to jail. She said, but I didn't
get
do
my
that.
mama to turn,
So
help
what-
me turn myself in. But y'all, I did not do that. I I let them text my hand. I did not pull no gun. She said, what? Who did it? They going down by themselves.
Yeah.
She
pretty
kept
much was
saying,
like,
she
I'ma
kept
tell
letting her
whatever
know.
I
Like,
know.
I will tell on you, Chris, before I get,
Quack
before
says
I go
this.
down.
This is mine.
No, this is mine.
This is mine.
She was like, I'll tell on you before I go down.
Yeah, she said, "Nah, I'm
She
the
like,
only reason." Because I
was
told both of them to
screaming.
come
She was
talk
at
to
her
y'all.
auntie,
I said, if y'all feel like y'all weren't,
Yeah.
you know, you just was protecting your family and you didn't do it. I said, talk to them because one thing
Yeah.
about it, they're coming to find you,
Yeah.
and it would be best for you to find them before they find you.
Yeah.
And
She
mine
kept trying
said,
to
Sean, I
convince
got
me.
a warrant. I'm scared. She said, but I know I didn't have nothing.
What's her real name? Do we know?
Maya Cooper.
Maya Cooper. That's her real name.
And I believed her. I believed that
'Cause
she
she
was
was
just,
so-
you know, she was.
I'm
she
gonna be
was
honest with what she
scared.
said. She said, I didn't go change
Yeah,
my
she
clothes.
said, I ain't running
I
to
didn't
change
try
my
to
clothes.
wash my hands. So
she
y'all
pretty much-
know I didn't
yeah,
do
she pretty
nothing.
much telling Kiresa,
And she
you
did
going by
have the
yourself.
same clothes on, and
Where
she
would
grabbed me.
where
and
would
she,
Maya be that I could talk to her? What?
her apartment's right there, directly beside the dumpster on the end in
Okay.
this inside circle
I
right
bet you
here.
she left.
She probably had.
They left that same
But
night.
you know,
Kiresa
Keisha
walked down
told
the
me she
hill.
supposed to be turning herself in yesterday.
She
That
said
her mama
she
would
was
take her
gone.
to
She
turn
told me
herself
the
in and
same
talk.
thing, but I'm sure if
But
they
I
ain't
don't
got
know.
her yet.
Yeah. So the issue we had to have though, a couple things really need. One, we got to work together.
Yes.
We got to get Clarke Gardens back where you
Yes.
guys can live
Because
here
we didn't have
safely.
these issues.
Yes, sir.
And in order to do that, we got to come up with ideas that we can work together with.
Right.
You know, whether it's
Neighborhood watch.
neighborhood watch
Yeah.
or something in here.
It's gonna have to be. 'Cause
Yeah.
we have too many older women.
And what's
they
So
okay.
you know
can't-
what?
it's
It's going to happen again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know,
it is. It is.
It's going to happen again. Retaliation.
Second year.
Yeah, I know.
Last year, July, same thing. Now
It's the
this
summer
year,
heat brings it
Yeah,
out,
that's
man.
What happens. That's
So,
what happens.
you know, you got people hanging out that don't live here, doing things that we know goes on.
Yes, sir.
Somebody's got to
Drugs and
call.
dice games
Somebody's got to call, man, and somebody's got to say, "Listen, my kids are scared to go to the playground."
and me,
I made a
Barbara,
commitment to myself and my kids yesterday. This is
Carissa
it
mom,
for me.
who's up
It's
here
it
at the
for me.
top,
It's
So-
she
it.
came out and she knew what was going on.
Yeah.
The first thing she wanted to tell us, oh, didn't no shots come from down here? That first shot came from up there. We looked at her like, so you already out here trying to make us change our
But
story?
see, what I think happened was some of the guys wanted to just break up the situation.
It
So
was like
they
to
feel
clear it
like
out.
if they just shoot one time, everybody's gonna run. Everybody's gonna go.
They decided
But
to
it
make
didn't
seem
happen
It
like
like
that
turned.
this time. It
It
turned
turned.
on them. So that's why I feel
That's what
anybody
happened.
that pulled the trigger, I don't care if you shot it in the air, at
They,
the ground,
they're accountable
going
too.
That's
to
the one-
jail
that's the one-
because
Because
you're accountable. You
started,
escalated it.
That's
chain
right.
reaction. It was a
Yeah.
ripple
Started
effect.
So
chain
if
reaction.
these cats didn't come out shooting in the air trying to break the crowd up, then nobody
Maybe
would have been
nobody else
shot.
would have been shot
Nobody
shooting,
would.
thinking
Because
that
that's
shots were
what-
being fired.
Right.
Because according to what the crowd was saying, they felt like that first shot was to intimidate them.
Right.
Because they was like, oh, so
I
y'all
believe
ain't
that.
aiming. We aiming down here.
That's kind of
We
true,
aiming.
but not true. Because Kiresa was on FaceTime with people up there
Arguing.
I don't know about
before
that now.
it
I don't know about
happened.
that. Calm
She
down.
was on the
I ain't
playground on FaceTime arguing with one of the guys up there
Yeah.
who was going to spray this out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, nope. She was not intimidated.
Yeah.
Sorry. No,
Yeah.
she was not. She did
So,
it for
my-
fun. Sir, she did it for fun and not
My-
thinking
my-
of those kids.
Well, let me tell you, ladies. So thank you for coming and talking
Yes,
to me.
I mean-
And I got some good information.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to start knocking on more doors.
Yep. And
And
if you need us, you got our number. If we
thank
think
you.
of
See,
something
if
else,
you
we'll
didn't see
call
it,
you
look,
too.
I got a phone. I got a little mini phone, right?
Sure.
But I got a big phone. I got on. You know, I can't see. I gotta get glad.
Yeah.
I would have took pictures. I would have, but Mr. home.
Yes.
So I was cooking. I was just cooking. I said, Lord, there they go again.
I'm
that damn
gonna be
shit.
honest
There
with
they
you.
go.
I kept telling myself I ain't even going outside.
Yeah, and you just
like
went on
two,
around.
and
I said, don't go around now.
I went anyway. I regret
she
it.
don't
I
go
regret it.
around
Like,
now.
I can't
She
even
went
close
on
my
in where you was
eyes
on.
without
Scared.
seeing Thumpa's face. It's
That-
like I can't even.
Damn, that
Like, I
So-
cried myself to sleep. I can't.
That's something that you're going to have to really work on because it is a war zone, and you've seen some tragic stuff and
that
some
was
scary
It's
stuff.
scary. It's so scary.
And you,
I put the chair up under my back door last night. I'm so scared, Flo. It ain't even fair. It's not fair.
It's not that you have to live like that.
Because see, if it happened that day, it happened again. It'll do it again.
They will.
You got people that come.
Nobody was in the
I just stand in the kitchen when the
all the
kids.
and I feel like if you get charged with attempted murder on everybody's life out there, all the kids, like you start holding them accountable, and it's gonna stop.
So everybody knows, right, that you've got to have control of your children. Whether they're teenagers or whether they're
babies.
babies.
Still under your care in the state of Georgia. They're not considered an independent until they're 22.
And if you see your kids doing something, you got to step up. You got to step up, and you got to say, okay, well, you need to go to juvie, or you need something.
I just said, if your son is walking out this door with a gun party hit outfit, why are you not concerned?
Yeah. So I got a
outright?
17-year-old, and I'm telling you, I'm not gonna let him walk out the door mad with somebody with a gun.
Yeah,
and it's gonna
be
happen.
like, hold on, what's going on, son? Why do y'all feel like you need a gun to protect yourself?
And not only that, mine are not gonna hang around with.
Right.
Not only that, you have these mothers that
don't want to be accountable.
You always running to defend your child, but every week every week it's your children that are other
It's a
people's
problem.
children.
Yep.
You know your kid's the problem.
Yep, because it starts in school. Starts in school, and then you know the problems are progressing. We know that it's building. We know this, and nobody steps up and says, "That's it."
She's the type of mom to where you tell the teacher, "Oh, my daughter didn't do that." But you know she's doing the same thing at home, if not worse.
But
like, it's gotta stop.
Police, I called her to my house yesterday and sat her on the porch.
Yeah.
Trying to have a heart-to-heart with her. I was like, you got to be responsible for your kids.
Yeah.
She was like, but everybody's screaming at me like I don't care. I do care, but Tanya, look at me, I'm so little. 3 of them bigger than me. Yeah. She like, if I try to do something, they try to outpower me. I said, but 911.
That's right.
I said,
I was about to tell you that.
I said, I hate to tell you, but you might have to call them on your own.
And
just to get them in line to let them know.
Parents,
it's somebody who can come pick you up.
Parents do it all the time, man. They call because they can't control their teenager.
Right. Just to put fear in you, let you know it's somebody who can come pick you up for what you're doing.
That's right.
And I said, you may not want to seem like you're putting your kids in jail, but that's the only way you're going to stop being responsible for what they're doing. You're losing your job. You're losing your place. Yeah. Everywhere you go, you're getting put out because of your kids.
And you know, when it starts, okay, so you have problems in your own household, right? But then it starts to bleed out, and then you're affecting everybody.
Everybody, because she has not got it under control.
Everybody.
And they acting out because their dad, I'm going to be honest, he may be in and out of jail, but when he's there, he's a great dad.
Yeah.
And he's removed
he
used to be a full-time dad.
Live with him full-time.
All the time.
Like through elementary school.
He's had a new baby, new relationship. And one of the little girls who was out here fighting is part of the new relationship. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they feel like they're getting picked on.
So it's not really one incident. This is like a bunch of things.
They said that
this happened started from when they were in school.
Yeah, and they've been carrying it out ever since
from
May.
Social media while they were in school.
Facebooking and
and it's going on ever
since. You take
since.
those kids' phones, you'll see it. Her daughters, you'll see the bullying, the cyberbullying. I told her they got to stop that.
That's where it begins. That's where it begins.
That's bullying.
Well, ladies, thank you again, and I know you're very emotional. Now you're making me breaking my heart. But you call me if you need something, okay? And we've stepped up extra patrol out here, so maybe it'll quiet it for a little while. Yeah.
And I promise to do my part.
Yes, ma'am.
From now on to do my part.
Yes, ma'am. And that's the way you clean it up, man. That's the way you turn it around.
And I told everybody I walk by, like, it's up to us. If we allow it, it's going to continue to happen.
It's going to continue. God, what if that next time the bullet comes through your house?
And she was standing with me
when I walked up and said,
she walked up and said, I just heard somebody say they about to spray. Y'all go in the house. She said, I'm telling everybody go in the house. She said, I'm going to get my baby, and I started headed toward my apartment. I was just having a conversation with this young lady. It could have been me.
It could have.
It could have been me.
What if they didn't? She didn't know they were coming to come shoot, and you're just standing there talking to her.
Yep. And I said,
any one of you.
If you really, that's how it was. Warned anybody. Because then Tanya, I'm kicking my own ass because I still didn't move fast enough. I still didn't.
You can't do that. You can't play the what if. Like you will never win that game.
Oh Lord.
You got it. What happened, and you're not responsible for that. Somebody else did that, not you. So don't carry that guilt. Okay, that's not your fault.
It just hurt me so
And you
bad
know what?
because I
You
did
just
try
coming
to
here
keep
right now
everybody
and
in the
talking
house.
to me has made you did your part. Okay, you
really
did
did.
everything you can do. So don't blame yourself. Okay.
I just wish I had just not even gone outside. I know better. I'm 35. I'm not like these young ones. I know better.
And
I'm
all I
raising
kept saying,
kids.
they'll tell you, these people, y'all need to pull these girls to this side.
Yeah.
Pull these girls
To
to this
this
side.
side.
I kept asking, why are y'all fighting? You're too pretty for this. I know it's not about a boy. I said, so you
And
gonna
all
scar
of
your
them
face
gorgeous.
up, you gonna beat yourself up, and then y'all two gonna be in jail, and he's gonna be out here messing with one
somebody
of your
else.
friends.
Every murder I have ever been or ever worked, it's always been something senseless. And you're
Just
like,
could talk about it, and
there's
it would've
no
been over
reason
with.
for it to escalate to this.
Yep.
Nobody was being threatened
Period.
with bodily harm.
Nope.
You know, and then you escalated this thing over emotions.
Yep.
You know,
Yep. And it's sad.
It's
because
sad.
You can't take it back. You
you can't change it. It's done.
It's done.
It's
And
permanent.
I mean, as soon as I'm 80,
So somebody's mama is gone
gone. Somebody's
because
daughter.
somebody just couldn't control their emotion.
Yep. Yep.
So-
And that's why I keep saying, and it's because somebody wouldn't. You didn't try to control your children either. So
Yeah.
if these mamas, like, they need to be held accountable.
Be Barbara Ann?
Yeah.
Like the ones, like it's the set of parents that actually drove their daughters over here to fight somebody. You need to be held accountable.
Let me give you guys another number, okay? Because you're obviously you know, and you're willing to help. This is the name of the investigator who's in charge of this case.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to give you his number, and you call him when you guys get a minute. Let's see. I'm getting old. I can't see letters no more. McCauley.
Did you tell them people as soon as an officer come around there, you think I ain't gonna talk to them when they making their ways around?
I talked to him the same night, told you, man,
I said, you
Shane.
think I
I
ain't
said,
gonna
I
talk
saw
to
him. I felt bad for putting my in it, but I just told him what I heard him say.
No, you
know
had
what I'm
to.
saying? I just told him what I
just
heard
think
y'all
about how
say.
comfortable they felt coming around here and talking to us
Just-
after
and they did.
after the fact.
They did.
We went yelling at them and that, and they revealed so
We'll give
much
you a card, too.
information
Hang
just
on one
because
second.
of that.
Yep,
You know
they
what I'm
did,
saying?
and they did.
That being that what I kept
And then what I
telling
keep
I was like, we
questioning
talk
too.
to them, don't worry.
Should we have, like, while they were
Right here,
should
said
we
something
have
to the
said
police?
Yeah, I
Yup.
keep questioning myself about that too.
Well, I'm going to tell you, there's nothing really new. We know. We got who we think is the shooter. But what needs to happen at this point, though, is we need to make sure that we get the story from everybody.
What they saw. Yep.
And
Because I really think y'all was sent to Mr. Bonder's apartment as a throw-off.
Yep.
oh yeah.
And that's just real.
Yeah, right here.
Good, sweetie.
The one that's in the inside, like they call him J-Bo.
Yeah.
Y'all was sent there as a decoy.
Yeah.
Just being
Just so they can get rid of the
so
guns.
they could get rid of
And not
everything
only
else.
that, because that's what all the traffic normally is. All
Yeah.
the guys that normally have guns
Yeah.
that's hanging out.
Yeah.
But they didn't have that. Like
They
I said,
had
they didn't have a
nothing to
dog
do.
in the fight.
Yeah, they didn't
have
see,
none.
So they got-
They just know
some
that
guns.
that's what
Thank
you. I can send you up here because I know somebody.
When
I'm
you
glad you
call
got the guns out
when you
the
call
neighborhood.
Detective Black, make sure he knows that.
Yeah, I'll let him know. I'm glad y'all got the guns.
Yeah.
But honestly, that's a throw-off.
That's a throw
That's
off.
a throw-off.
Yes,
That's
not
important.
where
That's a throw-off.
the stuff took place.
And what is he? Is J-Bo? Is that
Yeah,
what-
His name's Jonathan.
Jonathan,
Bonder.
yeah.
And they, that was a throw-off.
That was just a throw-off
And
with
he,
his
you know,
situation. Yeah,
and it's
he's
just
not,
because of the company he keeps, but he's not that type of guy.
He's not. He's a
He's
loving
definitely-
father.
he
He loves
is.
his son coming
And
around.
we
None of that
we're
goes
from
on.
Madison County. Him and I, we from the country. So
Yeah.
this is a different
Yeah.
realm of what we're used to. So
Yeah.
it's the company that he keeps. And they know that you can see them at any moment
And
walk with a gun.
And I'm being
which is
honest, I
true.
even told him, I said, if anybody in there with a gun or anything, get him out your house.
Yeah.
He had no knowledge that he was going to be put in what happened because he had nothing to do with it.
Right.
The next thing you know, they sending y'all to his house.
Yeah,
and they call him off guard.
And that's not unusual for me to see that you know, the ones that are truly involved are going to do everything they can. But they got protection. They got protection because somebody else is going. It's not been a shooter is going to tell the police you need to go over here. And then so all the police go over there. Meanwhile, they're getting rid of all the evidence.
Yeah, that's what happened.
So and somebody's dead.
And somebody's dead.
And you know, 20 years from now, that somebody's going to carry that guilt, and they're going to she's all of a sudden her family's not going to be the enemy anymore because it's all come back around again. And so you know, then we'll start getting leads. Well, why didn't you ask me this, or why didn't you see this person?
Well, why didn't you speak out? I told Thumpa's mom, I told Shonda, I'm gonna have my ear to the streets. I don't care what I hear, what like, I'm gonna tell. It may be small to me, but I'm gonna make sure I pass it on. There's nothing else I can do.
Major for y'all.
Yes, it could be just a little piece, that little piece of the puzzle.
Link something together.
Yes, ma'am. Well, you guys are sweet, and I appreciate your time. Okay, you got my number. Call me if you need me. I'm not an investigator. I'm just out here asking. But that Detective Black is going to be your contact for anything you see. But I don't want you to deter you from calling me. Hey, Sergeant Geiger, I got something I need to talk about. Okay. We'll do whatever we got to do.
All right.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. You're welcome.
I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you?
Alright.
Doing good?
What's going on?
Not much.
Some pretty bad stuff happened out here, didn't it?
Yeah, man. Were you,
I went out here. I just came today.
You just came to visit? Okay.
Yeah, but I heard about the situation.
What'd you hear? I mean, not about the shooting. Did you hear any names, anything like that?
I just heard some girl was fighting. Like some people say girls were shooting. I don't know.
So we're hearing some of that, but I think that we're trying to figure out some of the shooters, you know. How are you?
Hello.
Y'all doing good?
Yes.
I'm Detective Davidson. I know him, but
Ashley Bosby.
Ashley, which building is this?
This is building 170, but it's a number in the middle. I think it's just like building 3. It's in the middle of that sign. But when I get my mail, it says 170. That's what I think it is.
So this is 170.
This whole building, everybody, apartment 170.
All right, and then what's your number?
Apartment 4.
Okay.
But this building 3. But on our mail, it don't say building.
And I'm not. We were tasked. There's a bunch of detectives. We're tasked with canvassing, which we have to go to each and every door and make sure that we talk to people to see if they have any information, because we're trying to figure out who killed this girl. We may already have that figured out, but we're trying to.
When it's multiple shooters, you got to probably get all the guns
to
see which bullet who hit her. You know what I'm saying?
That's part of it, but you know you're right. But your first name?
Ashley.
Ashley. And last name?
Bosby, B-O-S-B-Y.
All right, and a good phone number for you?
I don't know my number by heart.
Well, you know, I won't be over here. I'll be somewhere else. But
I said, you know my phone
number.
Oh, no,
let me get my phone.
And did you hear anything?
I just heard guns and people screaming.
Okay, so you heard the incident from over there. Did you hear anything gossip-wise afterwards? And I can take that information, not saying I got it from you, but I can take gossip and develop it elsewhere. If you heard something, we're trying our best to take care of it.
My number is on 770-301-5771.
I just heard it was a fight, and after the fight, it was just a shooting.
You don't know any of the names, nicknames? Because we have a lot of the information, but we're trying to, because you might have one name that we just were unaware of.
I don't, because I don't hang out
See,
here.
I called her when it happened. I called her and asked her what was going on. She said she heard it, but she don't never look out the window.
Right.
Because I hear gunshots every day out here.
Okay.
I hear fights every day, arguments every day. It's nothing
That's why she
new.
said. That's why I said, because she said, I asked her. I called her, asked her, did she know what was going on? And she was like, I hear it so much every day, she don't even pay no attention no more. That's sad to say stuff like that, though. You hear somebody
know.
shooting, you don't even look no more.
Right. So you heard the argument and the shooting, but you didn't go outside. You didn't know anything, and you didn't hear anything afterwards, as far as that someone. So
I didn't hear the police.
I called and told the police like, I said, go look. The police like, she didn't even know. She was scared to look out the window.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm always thinking if you go out where the incidents happen, that's how you can get killed.
And are there any other adults that were here during the time?
Just me and my two. I had my nephew and my son at that time.
Were they little?
My nephew is 9 and my son is 6.
But shit, nowadays, so many gang members, they keep guns with sticks on them.
That's what I heard was a gang member.
Yeah, shit. Well, they keep guns.
I heard that too. I heard there was blood against Crips.
And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what have you heard?
Heard that.
Tell me. Look, you've known me forever and a day. I'm straight. I'm not saying that it's coming from you, but information that I get, we're taking it back, we're developing it, and I'm not dragging you into all this nonsense. But if you've got stuff that you heard third hand, you can't testify on that in court anyway. But if we can find another way to figure it out and confirm it.
It's just where I heard it from. I don't believe that person. And
well, what did you hear?
It was just bloods against Crips.
Okay. Yeah. What makes you think that?
Why I don't believe it? Cause when they be boxing out here, like play fighting, they be going behind that one building shooting. If you go, it's another circle up in the front of the neighborhood. If you go around that circle, it's guns. Like after they shoot it,
the casings.
It's all out there.
So behind this building's a bunch of casings.
They go behind those 2 buildings. The casing. It's like
just practice shooting.
They just shoot in the air.
Okay. But
like every time she tell me she hears shooting, I be asking her. But my specific question is, they shoot for fun or they shooting at each other? She be like, I don't know.
Cause I don't come out here and go see no more.
So the person that told you that it was blood versus Crips, was this person saying that they were there, or is this just what they heard, fourth hand?
He claimed, cause his mama stayed in this building. He claimed he wasn't out there, but he's always out.
He just he kind of knows. What did they say? Blood versus Crips.
He was just like, they just got to fight, and all of a sudden they just start shooting. I mean, that's what everybody keeps telling me.
I saw was straight girls fighting. Straight girls.
Right. And that's the fight. Does anybody have a video of the shooting?
If they do, they probably scared.
Yeah. Okay. Because, I mean, we can get it and not say who we got it from. But if y'all know of anybody that has that.
When it happened, I thought it happened right there.
But it happened on the back side.
Yeah, it happened over there.
Yeah. And that's why a lot of drug dealers are back there, a lot of game bangers, and
yeah. So, all right. Well, I appreciate your time, and
I mean, I'm sorry that I really don't know nothing.
It's okay. No, you've told me interesting stuff. That's a 9-year-old nephew, and he was inside.
Yes. Both of them was asleep when all this was happening.
And then the other child was how old?
6. But that incident don't do. Because it always be.
Got killed. She was a good girl. Like she wasn't a troublemaker or nothing.
I know.
And it's always people out here. And now since that incident, ain't nobody talking. It used to be folks all in this building right here. People all in this building back there.
You can best believe people mad about that shit. That girl got killed. Some people mad.
But somebody know who did it. That's the thing. All they supposed to be outside 24/7.
I know. Well, somebody, and I think from the people that I've talked to, they're working on getting some information for us, and they're going to let us know what they hear. So, anyway.
I just don't know nobody in the neighborhood, because I don't hang outside.
It's just like, I don't know what's going on, but if it got something to do with the game, too many people ain't going to say nothing because they scared of the game.
Yeah.
If it was a shootout like that, they
but did y'all see me drive that paddy wagon up? Well, you might not. I drove the paddy wagon up here and scooped up 8 people and took them back to the police station, talked to every single one of them. All kinds of people are involved looking at I mean, they've got their own problems to worry about. So I think if people, I mean, holding her little kid's hand, and then she got shot and she's pregnant. So, all right, well, let me keep working on this. Thank y'all. Good to see you again, man. Hey, how are you? Hey, I'm Detective Davidson. The incident that happened the other night, I don't know the mosquitoes in there. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. You didn't answer for a second. But yeah, we're canvassing the area to see if anybody knows anything about the murder the other night. Were you outside? Did you see anything? You didn't hear? Okay, so you didn't hear anything or anything? Okay, well, I'll scratch you off the list. Thank you, ma'am.
Nowhere around.
Yes, ma'am.
And you wasn't nowhere around either.
Oh, my child heard all of it.
Oh, you heard it.
What was your name? Thank you. Appreciate it. And so, were you inside the apartment?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you hear anything that night other than the...
I heard the multiple shots, I heard the screaming, and that's about it.
Now, is there anybody else here?
Oh, it's just me.
Okay. Have you heard anything gossip-wise?
Not really.
Okay. You stick to yourself pretty much?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
I'm in the house all day.
All right. So, if you had anything, you'd let us know, because now I'm doing the best I can to get closure for that girl's family.
Right. Okay, so honestly, like yesterday, somebody had called my phone private and was asking me, like, have I seen my child's dad? Because apparently you might. Yeah.
Okay, so what was his name? Okay.
I'm not sure, but they called me yesterday. So, it took place.
Because there was a lot of beefing going on. Did you hear that maybe gang related?
I haven't heard it at all.
Okay. Because I know these girls were out here scrapping. Those younger
girls.
girls.
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
The younger girls were all over the place. And they were just fighting to fight and all this stuff. Then the adults got involved. But do you know anything about that?
Nothing at all. I just seen them outside my window.
Did you hear anything about who shot? Okay. All right. Thank you so much. You have a good day, okay? So, ma'am. Morning. How are y'all? Are you related to the victim, or you're not? Okay. Your husband is?
At least tell me you have somebody in custody that did it. Not just inventory. Please tell me you have somebody. She never did anything to nobody.
We're out here doing the best that we can. I will say that a lot of our hard work is just give it some time. Just give it some time. That's the main thing. Without giving up, I guess, information that is pertinent to the case. But which building number is this?
Building 160.
160. And what apartment do you live at? And were you home?
No, I wasn't here.
You were not here.
I wasn't here.
Okay. What was your name?
Claudia.
We're trying to talk to any and every resident out here to see if they have anything. And Claudia, you were not home. Is there anybody else that lives with you that was?
No, there wasn't nobody else here.
Okay.
Grandson's at work.
Okay.
He works at Walmart.
Okay.
Babe, let me tell you. Baby. Ray. Let me tell you. I'm sitting here talking to a detective. Let me tell you back, I'm talking to a detective right now. Yeah.
Why would it be so hard when the people, when they was finna fight, that we heard? Hey, they said that they was gonna fight with? That's what the battle was. The people were down there at that end apartment. And they were right there. So they know who they were gonna fight. They know exactly who they were gonna fight.
They knew exactly who they were.
Well,
and they lied.
Well,
I guarantee you they're lying.
Who is?
Whoever. It was a girl's teenage fight out here with a man. And it led up to the fighting.
Okay. But who did the shooting?
Well, that's what we don't
know. We don't know. I got my kids on the ground. I was here. I got my kids and my fiance on the ground in the shooting.
Upstairs?
We saw her die out the window.
Right.
She was right when they moved her.
You didn't see?
I did not see who was shooting.
Because we do have information.
We did not see who was shooting. All we heard was shooting, and I got my kids down, and we got down on the ground.
Okay.
And I was calling 911.
And what was your name?
I'm Brandy Fedek.
Brandy Fedek.
My fiance is Ray Callaway.
Ray Callaway. And then you heard the shooting, called 911.
We were on the ground, and once the shooting stopped, 911 finally answered, and they put her body on the back of this truck. And I saw, my kids even saw her die right here.
Right.
And I pray to God y'all give this person this thing.
Right.
She did not do anything.
When y'all were pointing at this apartment next door.
She was on the truck right here.
Well, yeah, the white truck was right here. I was out here after the incident had happened, and I was investigating. But as far as, was the people right here involved?
No.
Okay.
No, they were. Everybody was just really.
It just happened in our building.
Yeah, the fight started back here with the teenage girls. They were actually coming up my back steps with the fight, and then later that
we don't know nothing about them. Them pick up there on that end thing messed up.
Is that where all the guys were?
I tried to tell the landlord before they started. Before they even happened, I had to fuss with this girl.
They've had guns over here, shooting and everything over here already. Fights with guns.
But y'all are aware that we did a search warrant there yesterday.
We did.
And get evicted too. Not only the search warrant, you need eviction behind
So we've got investigations going.
You also know it's a female that did the shooting.
I've heard that. And
you still have not found her?
To my knowledge, not yet, but she should be apprehended. It's being worked on. I don't want to be too vague. I don't want to give out information, because if I'm going to get good information from a witness, I need to make sure that it's what they know, not what they've heard from what I've said.
That's right.
So, did y'all hear anything else? Names of shooters, rumors, just tell us. And I'm not going to say that it came from y'all, but, and we may already know what information.
I'm sorry, because that was a mother, and my kids, I saw her die. I've heard the name Ruby.
Ruby?
Ruby.
Okay.
And that's the name of her.
Okay. Well,
and I don't care who knows that I said it. Because they had no reason to shoot all these kids out here.
did you see Riri?
No, I have not.
Did you see Riri shoot?
No, I did not see.
Did you see anybody else shoot?
Like I said, I did not see anybody shoot.
Did you see anybody else with a gun?
I've seen a lot of people out with guns.
But during this incident?
Well, all I can say is I've seen yesterday before it happened, I've seen a lot of guys with guns. I don't know the names.
Do you remember what they were wearing?
Baggy pants and shirts.
Right.
With guns.
Okay.
And all of them hang out right over here.
Right.
Where you busted.
Yeah. So.
But they have guns, and my son's even seen them.
But as far as the shooting,
I don't know who shot. It was dark. I was getting my kids in the bath when the gun fired. I was in my bathroom, and I told my kids to get down.
Okay.
So I didn't see who was shooting what.
You gotta be able to see this girl. Did you see this girl with this gun shooting?
Well, what you guys don't know yet, just hang tight. Just keep watching. But what you heard is pretty interesting, I will say. So, all right. Well, let me keep knocking on doors. Do you know if these people are home?
They're not home.
They're not. All right. So 160.
You know it lives right here.
Okay, number 1.
Would you look at that? Yeah, well. Would you look at that?
Thank y'all.
Oh, go figure. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, just look at
What's up, Joe?
Good morning.
Hey, we were, I don't know if you've heard anything about what happened Monday, you know any information about it?
I ain't able to hear nothing like the day I came home, I just got out work like I did this morning.
Did you see any of it?
No, that's why I was at work. That's why I rushed home. I got the phone. I was saying I needed to come back home with my kids. Gunshot was fired every which way. And I was just at work with my kids. My body lost straight through it. That's why I went foolish, because I, you know.
Did they see any of it?
I don't know. Yeah, they just.
How old are they? How old are they?
1, 5, 9, 6, and 1, 12. But all they seen was, they just told me they seen somebody shot up from right across the street. Shot in the air. They said they had 2 guns, 1 taser. And this was coming from a 6-year-old. He's very smart. And he said he seen 2 guns and 1 taser. He said whoever had on the red shirt. They was watching them, upstairs.
Okay. What's your name? What's your name? Excuse me? A-N-T-A-N-A-E. What's your last name? What's your phone number?
706.
And what are your kids' names?
Darius, D-A-R-I-U-S, Jasmine.
Okay.
Daughter named D-A-R-Y-A, Jasmine.
Okay. And
my twin name, K-A-Y-A,
how old is Darius? 12?
They seen me. They said, whoever shot over there across the street, they said they seen her shot in the air. And my son wanted to seen the bullet fall. He was like, Mom, they had 2 guns in the taser.
Would you be willing to bring them in to have an interview by somebody that's specially trained to talk to kids that aren't police?
I could, but it's going to have to be because I worried about it Friday.
Okay, let me talk to the sergeant that's handling this case and let him know, okay? Okay, all right.
Thank you, man.
Let me call Morris.
Okay. I'll keep going. So everything except 133 here, right? All right. Oh, shit. Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah. All the bullets, they were flying down here. For them to be shooting up there, they were down here.
Yeah, bullets coming down this way?
Yeah, over there. She live over there. Over there.
Did you hear him hitting stuff or what?
You hear the shoo.
You could hear him flying by? What all, were you outside that night?
I wasn't, but her boyfriend was over
okay.
there. She live over there.
And you're the one all the way down on the end, on the corner?
I live on the end. I stayed next to the end.
Next to the end? Which number?
109.
109?
I was in the window right here.
Okay. Did you see anything, ma'am?
No, I called my daughter because I heard the shoot. My grandbaby was crying. And she heard the first 2 shots. And I thought it was fireworks. I looked, I said,
right.
Shoot a firecracker. And then after I heard it go pow, 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 pow. And I looked, I said, these bitches shooting. So then I heard a whole bunch of shooting, and I called my daughter, and she was screaming. And she was up there in the middle of that stuff, and she ran up to somebody's house and trying to get out the way from all that bullet and stuff. So I ran out here with my baby naked and the damn diaper in my hand. Because I didn't know what was going on.
Right.
Then I called my niece, and my other niece up the street told me what had happened. But my son said they was out here shooting, like open around in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Sideways, playground, everywhere. I said it was 4 or 5 boys shooting with these big old Glock with these little Simic things on it. Shooting out here in the neighborhood. So everybody had the little pieces on the end of their gun.
You say your daughter was out there, was outside
Yeah,
when it was all going on?
That whole building right there was out there. That whole 2-bedroom building was out there when all the shooting started.
Which building?
Building 160.
Okay, I got you. The 160 building.
Everybody was out. Everybody was out. The entire building was out. But, you know, it's still from a videotape that they got of them girls fighting. Not 1 time, but 2 times in Little Road and in the back of the apartment. That's where it started from.
Which girls were fighting in the videotape?
One stay on the end by the playground. The one stay on the end by the playground. And the girls in the building where the girl got shot at, the building behind it, them girls were fighting with them girls all day that day.
Are you talking about the 170 building, like the second to the last one?
Yeah, that 170 building. Yeah, them girls were fighting with them girls, and you can see they holler about this girl who did the shooting, the first one. She's in the video, and you can see her in the video, but she ain't got nothing. She just walking around in a circle while everybody fighting on the ground. She's looking at everybody in the video.
And who's that you're talking about?
Marissa. So you just see her there walking around in a circle. She never opened her mouth. She didn't have her backpack, they say. She didn't have a backpack in the video. No. I saw the video. After the fight, she went and got a backpack. Yeah.
Okay.
And then it was like 2 boys in the video. They had Nike backpack in the video when the fight was going on. They were getting people, all type of people, breaking folks up. But you could see them in the video with the backpacks on.
Now, when was that video taken?
Shit. Early during the day, twice.
Okay, Monday?
Yeah, the same day.
Okay, so you're talking about the fights earlier in the day with those same girls and all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So one was in the front of 170, and then the other fight was in the back of 170.
Okay.
So I don't know how long in the time frame was, like 10 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour in between. But it was the same group of people fighting. It was the same group of people that were fighting, and you can see you see a lot of the boys that came out of that house that y'all pulled out. They all standing right in that video. You see them all standing right in the video, all of them. And then you'll see 3 of them with backpacks. in the first video.
How you doing?
Fine.
Can I ask you something real quick, Dan?
Yeah.
Which of those did you get through?
I did that whole building with no answers on all of them. I've not done that 2-story. Building 13, I haven't done any of those yet. What do you know about all those folks? You mentioned named Kiresa, or the girl who was like walking around in the video, not fighting. Oh yeah,
They all do.
You're right.
Anybody
Oh yeah.
disarmed a firearm needs to be arrested.
Yeah.
I don't care if they bullet didn't hit nobody. They were shooting. There was too many kids out
Oh
there
yeah.
to be doing that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Over 100-something bullets and then some. It's horrible. And then whoever they were visiting needs to be evicted because we've lived out here over 20 years. And
really?
We've been telling the rent lady for months about getting rid of them, getting rid of that building, that house that y'all raided out.
Yeah.
I have called the police in the last couple of weeks because they out here shooting.
You talking about the 160 building?
Yeah. And they don't do shit. That same house right there, them boys have big ass Glocks and guns on their goddamn side up there. I don't call the police. I don't want to rent off. I'm telling you, they shoot in the middle of the night. Don't nothing get done, and they be gone. And then like on a Sunday or Friday, it might be 100 niggas up there. Then they out here bringing other folks out here just to fight in the middle of the street right up there at that 160 building. I mean, it's just horrible. We don't roll like it over here like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That adds the garden bullshit.
Right.
We don't do that bullshit over here.
I know. I remember I'm talking like about 8-9 years ago. Had a bunch of problems out here because of drug stuff.
Yeah.
And y'all probably remember that. Yeah. And then kind of got it cleaned up. And for the longest time, it was nice out here.
It is. It is a nice place. But it's one of them. They moving Paul though. See, that girl.
Okay.
She don't even live out here.
So like Paldo transplants.
These are people from the east side, Beverly, Paldo, Rock Springs, living out here. You can't mix that bullshit with these bitches out here.
Right.
And them girls on that end, all they do is motherfucking fight. It's some in the video. They don't kick in. Marissa don't kick in the good door up the street. An older woman our age fighting a woman.
You know Marissa's last name?
Cooper. Kiresa Cooper.
Oh, Kiresa Cooper. Okay, I got you. I know who you're talking about.
She didn't want to do shit anyway. I mean, her brother got killed for this same little gang banging ass shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
But you can see her. I mean, you know.
Her whole family.
Yeah, all of them. I mean, every time them little young girls, they fight everybody out here in the neighborhood. They ain't even out here 2 fucking years, and they've been fighting since day one out here. Grown for our age. Bitch, you ever cross me, I'm gonna beat your goddamn ass. I ain't that. You ain't gonna come in my goddamn house.
Yeah, you get a certain age, you don't have time for all that.
Yeah. But that's what that little crew do. And when they get to fight, they call out 5, 6 goddamn girls.
And they call the guys out. The guys come out with the guns, and if it women fighting, well, the guys got to come out.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. And then these guys ain't got no business out here. No business out here with no goddamn guns. Y'all up there, but y'all come down here in the mix of some bullshit.
Right.
It don't make no sense.
It doesn't.
But everybody heard her say this. She said if you gonna goddamn shoot at something, aim at something. So
people heard.
Who say that? Everybody in that little building right there.
They heard Kiresa Cooper say that. Yeah. What? Can you say that again?
She said if you gonna shoot at something, aim at something. And they said they gave 2 warning shots. Pop. Those the first 2 I heard. And then that thing I know, they said them boys come down through there. And that thing I know, everybody did pop, and then everybody lit it up. Then the boy said, I'm finna clean house. Said some short guy had a gun on his side and said, I'm finna clean out that house. Everybody needs to run. And then that thing I know, they said that's when everything started shooting. But nobody won't tell who these boys was shooting. That would make me so mad.
Right.
They won't even say who was shooting.
What that short guy look like? Said I'm fixing to clean house.
I don't even know. They said he was short and dark skin.
Short and dark skin.
But nobody won't say his name. But they said he came out of that circle in that building where y'all got them boys out there. But a lot of them boys that was out here shooting, they had jumped in cars and left. So
yeah. You know anything about the cars they left in?
Green truck. One of them was a green truck. They parked from the rent office. She said. Right after the shooting, they jumped in and laid down. But when the police came, they were scared to leave until everybody was leaving out, trying to go behind the ambulance, and they left out. The green truck had a big C in the back of it, and they had like a, what you call a wheelbarrow on the back of the truck. Like it might have been like a work truck or something.
Yeah.
It's green with tinted windows. And those cameras on this office do work. That lady don't live there. She ain't lived there in 2 or 3 years. She don't live there. So she don't stay there.
Okay.
Them cameras right there, they show all the way up. That big wiping on the end of that wall. It show all the way to that trash can.
Okay.
Way up there, at the end of that building.
Yeah, the dumpster down past the playground.
It showed that trash can right there, exactly, all the way up through there. And then you probably can get that on video because. And then the other camera show exactly right here down the sidewalk, all the way to the end of that where that playground is. In the office. They show all the way there, exactly. And it also shows that one on this corner right here shows where we standing right here now. It show all the way to my front door step and to that U-turn.
Okay.
That camera on that end right there, and
That's
they do
good.
work.
Yeah, they've definitely improved the camera situation.
Yeah,
that's good.
and so you can see that truck sitting right there in front of that mailbox. You'll see all the way the motherfuckers all the way to that trash can up, and you'll see everybody on that sidewalk.
Was the truck parked in these spots or over there on the side of the road? Okay, so
spot.
right up there,
Yeah,
in
right
front of the leasing office.
Right in front of that mailbox.
Uh-huh.
The mailbox. But that camera showed everything, all 3 angles. The maintenance man just walked to the street, but if he was down, he'll walk, let you could peep, you could see. It see all of it.
Yeah, and someone else is working on getting all the video footage, so they're definitely working on that.
That's the only camera. See the one on the end of the mailbox? They cut that wire. Cause that go all the way up to where the girl got shot at. It would have showed all of that.
Okay.
But they cut that wire.
Has that been cut a while ago?
A long time, years ago.
Okay.
So that don't even work right now. Cause if that would have been working, it'll show all of what you need to see.
You said there's a big C on the back of the truck, like a sticker, like a bumper sticker. Was it on the window or? Okay, on that back window.
That's either Clarke Central sticker or something, Clemson sticker or something. I can't remember what was on.
Was the truck like newer or older?
It's a F-150.
Okay. You remember if it was like a newer model or older model?
It wasn't the older model with the iron. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Lights. It was the one with like the oval front end. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Not one of the real new
like
ones
that
that's
truck
all
that just
squared
was
off.
It was not like that truck squared
Okay.
off. It was more like an oval.
Okay. That's and you're in 109. Is that right? What's your name, man?
Shannon Johnson.
Is it S-H?
A-N-N-O-N.
Johnson. What's your date of birth?
2/26/72.
And what's the best phone number for you, Miss Johnson?
706-850-2215.
Now, were you outside when this was going on?
I was outside when they were arguing. And they had already got to fight. My boyfriend and my neighbor were outside, and I stepped back in. And when I came out, it kind of got quiet. And then all of a sudden, you heard pow. What the hell was that? And then the building on the end, that apartment on the end, I knew it was a lot of people standing out that way. And I seen a guy come from the side of the building with his arm raised. So I don't know if he was shooting too. I'm pretty sure he had to be because somebody came out that apartment shooting.
Were you able to see,
see
kind of?
It was too dark.
But it was a guy,
Yeah,
and you said he had his arm raised.
Yeah, you can see the flash
Okay.
from the gun.
Were you able to tell where he came from?
He came from the side of that building, like he might have came from that apartment. And there was another one that came out of the apartment.
Which apartment?
Whichever is on the end. This is 132, 134 on the end. Let me see, 120. There's 8 apartments in the building. 120, 122.
How you doing, sir?
128, 130, 132. Yeah, 134. In that apartment number 134. Talking about by the playground? Yeah. It be 120. Just 126. 126. And everybody opposite number. Yeah. So 126. Every 2 numbers in between. 28. Right? 26. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you 26, that's 20. That's 27. So that's 26. 27. 28. You go every 2. Every 2. 26. Our odd numbers. Yeah, but they even because it's 120 on the end. That's oh okay. What name apartment? So that's Riri. You go up beside Riri. Right there. And then the 2 on the end. So that's 26, 28, 30, 32. Maybe 31, 35? No, 35. If it's not 132, it's 134.
Okay.
Sure. It's the last one on the end next to the playground with all the bullets coming from.
Okay.
131.
Okay.
132. 132. 132.
130. So at least 132 or 34.
Yeah.
Is that the one all the way on the end? Okay,
I
got you.
The building standing right here. What you looking at? That's that
Okay,
right there.
got it.
Oh, pay a lotto. Yeah, honey, Johnson got to be at work at 11.
Thank you so much, Miss Johnson. I appreciate you.
I'm on my way to the lotto in a hot little minute.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Oh shit, she hit. I hit too, but she played a lot more than I play though. But when I do play, I do tear it up.
Well, that's good. Maybe you need to play more.
Yeah.
I almost never do because I got terrible luck.
Yeah, I play. You know when it's time for me to play.
What's your name, ma'am?
Gwen Harper.
And how you spell Gwen?
G-W-E-N.
E-N?
G-W-E-N.
G-W-E-N. Harper?
H-R-P.
What's your date of birth, Miss Harper?
1971.
And what is the best phone number for you?
706-330-0887.
And what's your daughter's name who is outside?
My son was out there. And then, right there when they were doing all that shooting.
Okay, what's your daughter's name?
Jamaica Smith.
How you spell the first?
D-M-I-K-I-A.
D-A-M-I...
D-M-I-K-I-A.
D-M-I-K-I-A. Smith.
That's my son, D'Emanuel Smith.
Okay. Do you know D'Amica's phone number off the top of your head?
Hell,
What's her date of birth? I don't know. Nobody needs to remember phone numbers anymore.
2194.
Mr. Smith, you mind if I talk to you real quick?
Yeah.
And we talk inside or outside, whatever you prefer.
Yeah, I was just going to use the bathroom.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Oh, you got to get out the way.
Hey, sweetie.
Yeah, they doing too much out here.
Yeah.
We all in this building. We don't come out. Everybody in this building down here grown folks.
I know.
Everybody on here grown folks. Nobody comes out. She was at work. She wasn't even here. She had to park down at the thing was, so she wasn't even here when she wasn't here. She was at work when it happened. She was here, but she was in the house asleep. So she came out when all the ambulance and police came.
Okay.
Because me and Baggy was the only one that was here. She was in the house asleep. I just got home from work. I hadn't been here. I got here probably about 9 something. So I was cutting up fruit. That's how I heard the shoot, because she started hollering. So I called my children to find out what the hell was going on, and I called my niece, and my niece staying at 170 building. But everybody was out here shooting. They know exactly what that whole 160 building, right there, that 2-bedroom, and that building them girls got a fighting world. And that building where them boys was at, everybody know who was shooting.
Hey, Mr. Smith. So were you outside when all this was going on?
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure I got your name spelled right. How do you spell your first name?
D-M-M-A-N-U-E-L.
D-M-M-A-N-U-E-L? All right. What's your date of birth? What's a good phone number for you?
So before we stop, we stop. So much up.
All right, what can you tell me about what was going on the other night?
Okay, the most that I can tell you that was going on, because I got really woken up into it. Like I woken up into them already in the midst of a second fight. And it started with some kids, and it transpired with the kids that stayed on this building down here
by the playground.
By the playground, there, and it transpired with them kids in the back dealing with another resident and her sister. Her little sister and her friend was like 17 and I want to say 16 and 15, one of the two. But it's like 5 girls that stay in that house, and they was jumping on another resident's daughter, well, another resident's sister out here. That would transpired into a big fight, and they called their parents, of course. Parents came up out here wanting to know who jumped on their child. Police was called. Police had everybody separated. Everybody was down here on this end that related to that apartment, and everybody that was related to the apartment in the back was up on that end. They was already separated. The fight, they wasn't finna fight again. Everybody was just standing up. Everybody up there in the back was laughing, talking junk. They down here laughing, talking junk, and somebody let off a warning shot in the back, like try to disperse the crowd.
Right.
You can tell somebody did. Like they just shot one in the air real quick, boom, just to try to go and get everybody out. But when they shot down there in the back to let off the warning shot, the whole crowd down here thought that they was getting shot at. They was like, oh, well, you shooting, you better aim it right. And then next thing you know, bullets just rang out every direction. Every direction. I had to shield my homegirl and her friend from the bullets between my cousin's car, because you got the bullets hitting the trees, hitting the dumpsters, hitting the bricks, all types of stuff, man. It was crazy.
Were you kind of right in the middle when it all started?
Yeah. I was like partially in the middle of it. Like,
not where you want to be when all that breaks out.
But see, I got my friends in the military. The main thing we do, we used to play raid when they first got enlisted. Shit, tactics work, man. For real, cause I got a girl that stay in the neighborhood. She's been telling me for the past 3-4 days. I thank you, I love you, cause the bullets was flying and they were chipping the top of her car, and she was trying to run across the street. If I didn't tackle her or dive on her, she would got hit.
Oh yeah.
Like for real.
Did her car get damaged?
Yeah, I think her car did get damaged.
Did she stay out here or was she visiting?
Nah, her mother stayed out here.
Okay.
She was visiting at the time, but when everything had happened, she was trying to leave and go home, but can't leave me on that crime scene.
Oh yeah. You know if police got a chance to look at her car?
That I don't know, to be honest.
What's her name?
What is her full name? Quetta Brown? I think that's how you pronounce it. I know it's I want to say YQUETTA. We just call it Y.
Okay. Do you know her phone number by chance?
No, sir. No, sir, I don't.
All right.
But
were you able to see like who had guns, who was shooting, anything like that?
Man, to be honest, it was so many people just walking around freely. Amongst each other in crowds with them, just like having them out. But they were walking like 5 or 6 at a time with other people. And then you got other people taking their guns and passing to other folks, like playing hot potato.
Right.
So it's really hard to pinpoint who had what gun. But I know for a fact though, that them folks down here had a gun, because Kiresa, she was in the middle of the road with it. She was on the phone. She was on the phone with it at one point in time before the shots rung out. She was on the phone and she had it. And she walking back and forth. Walking back and forth to the street before the shots rang out. Then when the shots did ring out, she rang out. Then it was a chain reaction.
Did you see her shoot the gun? But you saw her walk around holding it.
Yeah, I seen her walk around holding it. But then, like when they left that warning shot, you could tell she was finna shoot just by her body language.
Right.
Because she dropped the whole phone. Like I said, she was on the phone. She had it in the hand. When they let off that warning shot, she dropped the whole phone. It was like, oh, nah, y'all were gonna shoot. You gonna shoot that motherfucker right? That ain't no more right. You could tell she was gonna shoot.
Right.
So even if
she's like, you're walking like she walking like toward the back, toward the other group.
Towards them.
What's she wearing?
She on the video. She had on blue jeans and a.
Nah, she changed clothes. She had a dress on. She had a dress. She had like a striped dress. It was like white, green, or black, or something like that. But after she shot, she went and changed clothes. But I know for a fact she had to be the primary shooter, because she was the only one down here with a gun. And well, because Thumpa got hit on the side of the building, she had to get hit from a direction down this way, because everybody that shot from back there was on the opposite side of the building from where she was shot at.
Yeah. You know what clothes she changed into after she changed?
Like some sweatpants and like a t-shirt.
Where'd she go to change clothes?
She lived out here.
Out here.
Did she go into her own apartment? Okay.
She had to.
You know what color shirt or pants she changed into?
Like just some gray sweatpants, and it was dark, so I don't know what type of color shirt. But I know it was a dark colored shirt with writing on it.
Did you say that she was the only one you saw down here with a gun before it all started breaking loose?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you seen other people that had guns from up the street walk down here.
Right.
And say something, talk to her, walk off. But she was the only primary person that stayed right there in that one location with a gun.
But I don't understand how all them bullets would end up in the one thing in the playground.
Yeah.
I mean, it had to be some motherfuckers.
No, she got an extended clip on that motherfucker.
I mean,
she got an extended clip on that motherfucker. She got 2-3 clips of the motherfuckers. That's why we probably so many bullets. Because she had focused saying she was shooting at the building. Because like I said, I ain't see her ugly. But
people describing that you're talking about, like how did they describe her holding her arm? You said at the building?
Like, normally when somebody shoot a warning shot, they'll boom, shoot it
right,
out.
like as high in there as they can reach.
Yeah. Sean, that's who it was. Sean said she seen her at the building.
Okay.
At the building in that direction, not just
right.
at somebody, but she aiming it in that direction and letting it go.
But she's pointing it leveled off, like where there's people and buildings and cars, not up in the air. Yeah.
Well, that might have been what Baggett saw the fire coming from the playground.
She started shooting from down the street.
You know Sean's last name?
No, but she stayed. You see where that lady standing on that back porch, right there, straight ahead.
Oh
of the
yeah,
playground?
yeah.
Right next door.
To the left.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you go around the playground, it'll be the second door to the left.
Okay.
That to the left?
No. I think floating to a left. But Sean said seen them when they ran around after they shot and stuff. But it's plenty of folks that said that they seen her shoot at the building. I didn't see it because I was covering Quail, and when the first shot rang out, I dropped. And when everything else started going, I just went on and laid on top of her.
Yeah, she done deleted her Facebook page, Instagram page, and she just post out one little thing. Just how funny people turn on you. And then she gave him 2 bird fingers in a Instagram post. So she done deleted every single thing. But her mom came out here yesterday, she was fussing and cussing, talking about she wasn't the only one out here shooting, and how can they say her daughter shot any goddamn body? And
true enough, she wasn't the only person shooting, but
right.
I mean, it doesn't take rocket science, man. If a person gets killed on the side of this building, bro, right here in the middle of the side of the building, but you got majority of the gunshots ringing out from here, shooting in that direction. 1 to 2 people shoot from that direction.
Right.
How the hell do somebody die from gunshots from back here? They shoot that way.
Right, I hear you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just straight from the trajectory and the angle, bro, you can tell she got hit from a bullet from down the street.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. I hear you.
Everybody started getting the shooting. When she shot from down the street, let me give you a prime example of the building. You know what I'm saying? You got this building right here.
Right.
2 folks. And the same thing is up the street. Everybody that was shooting, where majority of the bullets were from, had to be from door 2 to door 4.
Right.
She's on the other side, right there by the gas meter. She ain't even came across the threshold of the bricks.
Yeah.
She's nowhere in their line of fire. Somebody had to shoot right here. And they said when she up it, straight in the middle of the street, she went shooting straight in that direction, just like that. That's
why I wish y'all did go ahead and get the videotape from the office, because it goes all the way to that trash can. And the other camera go all the way up that sidewalk to the end of them girls' apartment that got the fight. It goes straight up to there. It's plain as day, as you can see.
Well, yeah, someone else is working on that, and they've probably already seen it.
It goes straight to them.
Did you see exactly what he was seeing, or were you?
No, I was in the house. I just had got home from work, and I was cutting fruit for my grandbaby, and she started crying because he said pop pop. So I said, that's firecracker. I'm taking firecracker. Then he said pop 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 again. I thought that he saw me shoot, and by the time I heard a whole bunch, so I grabbed my phone and I called my daughter. She was screaming in the background. She was screaming. So I didn't know he got hurt or she got hurt. Then I called my niece and she was screaming. So I just grabbed her butt naked and a diaper in the hand, run up the street. So by the time I got there, I saw the ambulance on the end. You know what I'm saying? But and there when they told me she had got shot. And I was like, God damn. And then I'm like, we don't do this out here. We don't do this shit out here.
Now you're talking about that video from the earlier fight. Where did that get passed around? Was that on Facebook? Was it posted somewhere? Oh, it was a Snapchat thing?
Everybody out here got the damn video.
Damn near everything.
If you would have took everybody's phone out here, you'd have saw the damn video, because it was so many damn people in the middle of the video videotaping.
I got you. People love the video.
Yeah, they videotape every single thing. Instead of breaking up the fight.
Exactly.
And not only one fight, two fights. And you see everybody in the video in that camera. Everybody doing this.
Yeah.
Everybody
doing. To come down and talk to Detective Black, who's handling this case.
Where is he?
Police station.
He's at the station.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Need a ride, or could we?
I'm gonna need a ride.
What's that?
I'm gonna need a ride.
Right,
yeah, we can take you out there.
I'll pick you up here in just a second. Okay.
Yeah, our car's up there. We don't want to make you walk all the way up to the top. It's hot.
About done anyway.
Yeah.
They've got everything else, so.
Yeah, give us a few minutes to wrap up, and we'll grab a car and bring you out there. Because I mean, you've got a great description of it.
And we wish that somebody would give y'all the videos of everybody that was out there.
I know.
Give you I don't know how y'all get Snapchat or not, I don't know. But
we'll make sure David wants to.
And I don't know if anybody on there Facebook Live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
yeah, Snapchat's tricky.
You can see the boys. Probably some of the boys y'all had. They probably that should have been a video call. You see them on the video running down the sidewalk to the fight at the end of the fight.
Right. Yeah, Detective Scott Black is the main detective with our robbery homicide unit working this case, and he might be best for you to talk to him because you have such a great, visual on everything.
But it'd be nice if he knew who they were. But it black dog, you don't know everybody.
Right. Oh
I
yeah.
Mean, he don't know all these little boys. He's 27. He don't know these little boys that come out here and hang out here.
I know.
He don't hang out there like this.
Scott, Detective Black, make you a call. He's at the office.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My number, the 521 number, that's the house phone number. That'll be the best number to get in contact with me. If not, use my cell phone number. I'd be more than glad to talk to him.
Okay, that works. Yeah, we'll pass your number on to him and let him give you a call.
I wish somebody had a video. Somebody might have a video of the shooting.
Man,
they so damn stupid.
Someone probably does, because people are stupid and they want to video everything instead of helping or getting out of the way.
The way that I feel, man, if you truly ask me how that whole situation took place and transpired behind some kids, bro.
Yeah.
And everybody was shooting, it could have been way worse.
Oh yeah.
It could have been way worse. The way that I feel, shit, all them fucking shells y'all got, run them fingerprints, run ballistics on all them motherfuckers, and hang every goddamn body if you can't find the shooter.
They're right.
Yeah.
Need to.
Because she was going to go get her child. Like that's the crazy part about it. She literally was getting her child off the back of that white truck up the street. She was getting her child off the truck, just picked him up.
Yeah.
Sat him down, turned around and grabbed his hand. As soon as she hit the corner, shots rang out.
That's why I hate that.
Then my homeboy,
I know.
said when they started shooting, they dropped down.
On the ground,
they tried to run across the building. They said that she turned around and she was like, "Y'all, I got hit and fell." And then that's when all the other shots started really ringing out, and everybody couldn't really try to go tend to her because the shots are actually coming above you, hearing whizzing in the buildings, shaving the tree, taking tree branches off, chipping cars. You can actually hear them coming past you.
They came way down here for them to be shooting up there. They were shooting. The bullet was coming over there in the tree.
And then it's a lot of young guys out there with G19s with the Glocks. They got extended clips on there with a switch that turn it semi to fully. And that's all they do is just sit there and just spray and just hold it.
Did you see that?
I seen it from down the
Monday night. You saw people with those?
Yeah, walking around, clear as day.
The man do too. He know all of them by name, but he ain't gonna say nothing. That one right there. He saw them 3 or 4 days before with on their damn side. He know all of them, but he ain't gonna tell you that.
Right. You don't think you want to talk?
Oh, he ain't gonna talk. He ain't gonna talk. He know them all because they came from old. He used to work at housing stores. He know all of them motherfuckers.
Okay.
And it came, and they were all from that building.
So he knows them all from other places.
But the problem is, we've been trying to tell the rent lady for months to get rid of these little young boys.
Yeah.
Because I call all the time, shot fired, shot out here,
Yeah.
and they did nothing. But that little gay boy, how he live out here, but he don't live out. He rent his apartment out for months, for last 6 months.
He got a whole nother house in Madison County.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he's kind of like illegally subletting his apartment.
Yeah, and they all drugs. Basically. They sell drugs. They shoot. They fight. They bring other guys out here in little gang fights and fight out on the ground and shit out there.
That though, he need to go. Next though, need to go. They need to go. because those are the primary people that bring all of the problems out here in the neighborhood.
That's what it sounds like.
It is. I've been out how many years? 20 years.
The rent, all this probably would have avoided if the rent lady listened to you earlier.
I've been telling her for months. Listen, we done brought her tape,
it's bad
pictures.
When the whole community is going against one person.
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
And then they don't win the other 4 houses. People done brought her videotape, Snapchat, video of the fight stuff. They still ain't done that. I've been telling for months to get rid of them. When they had that water fight shit up there, then they come out here on the Sunday, they shooting out them dice and shit. Got the whole neighborhood blocked off, cars all down here and shit. I've been asking them for months to get rid of them. But no, won't do it. When they fight, no. We gotta have it, we gotta have it, we gotta have it. You know what I'm saying? It just like this little boy, they think they got off scot-free. Well, we went down to the thing, they been laughing about it, they on free. They back out on the street. And I think that low down and wrong.
Oh yeah, well, and I want you to understand
they got detained, they didn't get arrested.
Right.
I know.
But just because they're back out on the street doesn't mean that they're not in trouble.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it takes some time to develop something. So they can laugh all they want, but I don't want you thinking that that's it. That's the end of the story.
That house, y'all should tore that house up way more than what y'all did.
Some gonna hit the fan because not only did they hit the house more, they told 5 cars that was in connection to the folks that drove up there inside their apartment. So they don't tell them what's inside the car.
Right.
This shit is on the police investigation. They finna strip search the shit out their car. Whatever found, their ass is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to it, and I can assure you that everyone is working on this.
I know damn well they stupid. They don't left some bullets in there somewhere in that house.
Man, all this stuff that man came out of there, that man apartment ain't finna be his apartment no more. He finna fuck around and get kicked out. The shit gonna goddamn escalate.
That's the thing.
Out of them 8, it's gonna be probably a good 5 of them motherfuckers gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
and you got a big I told you so.
Hell yeah.
Because you knew it. You knew this was coming.
Yeah.
You've been around long enough. You're smart enough. You know.
Y'all told all them cars to sell 1 car though from up there.
They only had 1 car that wasn't connected with the apartment.
But that gold Honda.
Yeah, it wasn't in connection with the apartment. But all the other cars and stuff, that Audi, that truck, that blue Honda, and the other car, all them folk was inside the house. That was a part of the 8 that got arrested.
Them they called though. They lied. Them false statements. That ain't that girl Audi. That wasn't that girl Audi. She said that was her car. That wasn't in her car.
Yeah.
That was that boy mama car.
Yeah. Well,
we
know.
So that's why I said she need to be locked up for coming and getting of a false down statement.
Well, there's a whole lot of things that'll be addressed with this. I mean, I know there's a lot of concern in the community, and there should be, and we have everyone working on it. It's like we got a whole unit for this kind of thing, and they're all working on it. But like he normally works sex crimes, I normally work domestic violence crimes. You know, everyone's out helping out. Like everyone's kind of dropped our own workload and getting on this. So it's going to get sorted out. It is horrible.
Life. I mean, and then all them bullets y'all found. My son could have got killed trying to protect this girl. My daughter could have got killed. My grandbaby normally would have been up there playing out on the little thing. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They would anger me because it's so much up there, and then you got certain houses know exactly who everybody is.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it makes me. I got little kids. It makes me cringe thinking about all those bullets flying around in a neighborhood that's got a whole bunch of little kids.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You got damn shot. You could have killed anybody. You could have hit anybody. And then one of my friends called me and told me her daughter got shot with one of the bullets by her leg. It grazed her leg. She called me and told me the other day. She was out here with things. She got grazed with a bullet. So that's what I'm saying. She was out here too. I'm saying it's just fucking crazy.
You know, she's talked to police or gone to the hospital or anything.
I don't even know.
Happened, she got grazed.
Yeah, she was out here.
What's her friend's name?
I can't tell you that. She told me not to tell you that.
Okay.
Nobody.
Okay. Well.
But they know. Them girls they know. But they ain't gonna tell you. But she got shot and grazed on her left leg from one of the bullets because she was trying to run and ski and get in her car.
I would through whatever mutual friend, I'd encourage her to talk to police about it. I
talked to her daughter yesterday and I encouraged her to that. But she said she wasn't gonna do it.
Well,
she wasn't gonna do it. She don't know. She don't live out here, but she don't know who was shooting.
Right.
But when they broke out shooting, she was jumping in her car to leave.
Well,
and she didn't even know she didn't know she even got hit until she got down here, and then she know her leg would bleed, but it went across her leg.
Right. Well, I mean that makes her a victim too, and thank God she's not dead like the other girl, but she's still a victim of that.
Her mama cussing.
And
her mama cussing like hell. She said, "Bitch, I told you to your fucking ass."
Right.
Cussing.
We want to know that, and it makes a difference. So I mean, whoever can encourage her to talk to us.
I told that too, but you know she.
Yeah, I mean, I get you can't force people to do something.
I mean, it could have been work off. She just had dropped her baby off before she came.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it's a terrible situation. Thank you so. You've been tremendously helpful. I really appreciate your time.
I constantly go to the rent office. I constantly talk to them. I've been telling them. I've been going in there.
Well,
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I encourage you to keep doing it, because the more they hear complaints, the more likely they are to do something.
Well, I bless the rent lady.
And now if they don't want to listen to you, you can say, remember when that poor girl got murdered?
We haven't had a rent lady out here in a while, and that's the reason why all the shit been going on in about a year, because we ain't really had no rent person.
Oh, really? They're not.
And then
are they like part-time here and managing other properties?
We had a main one like 3 or 4 months from corporate, and I was telling her, you need to get rid of these folks. Don't live out here. It's so many empty apartments out here. The people don't live in here. They out here in them, and they just doing all this crazy stuff. And I've been fussing about that building for months. You know what I'm saying? And I told that girl yesterday, I said, I did not tell you.
Mr. Smith, let me give you my card real quick. I'm Detective Schmidt. That's my card and number on the front. On the back of the card, I wrote down Detective Scott Black. He's the main guy.
Okay.
If you got anything else, you're more than welcome to call me or call him. Like I said, he'll probably give you a call and get in touch with you when he has the chance. Obviously, he's real busy. But I really appreciate your time, man. You've been real helpful. Thank you.
I hope y'all get these.
And here's the same thing for you. Thank you again. I appreciate y'all so much.
I hope y'all get these people, honey.
We will.
This ain't no bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then on top of that, what really got the whole neighborhood in the uproar is because the lady is so sweet. Like generally, if you really know her, besides what the news says, like
no one said anything bad about her this whole time.
Her mama most sweetest thing in the world. Have all kind of parties. She's so nice.
Yeah.
And then the bad part about it, that girl was taking care of her grandmama. She live out here, but she go take care of her grandma while her mama at work.
Yeah.
And she just her grandmama ain't doing too good. She ain't doing good at all.
Right.
That's why she was there taking care of her. Now here it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. It's sad. It's real sad.
Come here to get her child and leave, and then it happened.
She died a hero doing what these other people when you should have been doing.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
A parent.
Yep.
A parent. She was going home, taking up child in the house.
Yeah. Well, we're on top of it, and I appreciate you. Thank you again for your time. You know how to get in touch with us if you hear anything else. In the meantime, just take care of your family and be safe, and wish you all the best. Thank you.
While some detectives were still out at Clarke Gardens knocking on doors and talking to people face to face, other parts of the investigation were already moving indoors. Because this case wasn't just being worked from the parking lot, it was also being worked from the interview room, and that brings us to Ivy Dunn. At this point in the investigation, Ivy may seem like just another witness coming in to answer questions about what she knows, what she heard, and what may have been seen from inside the apartment complex. But pay attention to this interview, because Ivy Dunn is one of those names that may not seem huge in the moment. But later on, when this case moves from the street-level investigation into the legal side of things, her role becomes a lot more important. We're not going to jump ahead yet. For now, we're staying right here in the timeline, with detectives still trying to figure out who saw what, who heard what, and how much of the story they can piece together from the people inside Clarke Gardens. So this is Ivy Dunn in the interview room. Camera on.
All right. I'm out. I'll just go ahead. Because if there's 2 people, then if you want to turn a bit, I'll just sit right here. Okay. Hey, sweetie, what is your first name?
Ivy.
Ivy?
Ivy Y.
Ivy Y?
What's your birthday?
Alright, so that's in the 5 building? Is that how it works? Okay, I'm a West Side officer, so I'm trying to learn anew. What is your phone number? Right, so I guess first things first, where do you want to start telling the story? Because I know that there were some girls arguing all day.
Yeah,
I know.
all day.
Okay.
And the cougar girl that went, so what's the dad, jumped on the girl one time, and then they called 2 more other girls over there, and the Coopers went back there and went back there where the girls stayed and fought the girls some more. And after that, all that they rowdy and was talking junk and all this and that. And the girl, Kiresa, she walked around with a gun on her all the time.
Okay, so
throughout the neighborhood, she walked around with a gun on her all the time.
So Kiresa, K?
It's Kiresa, and this lady right here, she was there. Her daughter was fighting with the Coopers. So I think they jumped on her daughter, or her daughter was down there, was with the girl when they was fighting. Because I seen her out there. This lady right here, who said she did it. Her daughter hangs with, I think, the little cousin or something like that, with Kiresa Cooper's cousin.
Would you look at that? Yeah, well. Would you look at that? Yeah, there's a... Oh, go figure. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, my gosh.
Hey, Rick, I'm in an interview. What you got? I got 6 and I think 7. Yeah. Thanks. Alright, so she had daughters fighting, and she...
I think her daughter was involved, like, she was with the Cooper girl, if I'm not mistaken, because I seen her, because she was walking on the side, where my partner is at the end, she was walking on the side right there. I think, yeah, that's her. But her daughter was with them little girls.
So she witnessed it too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She witnessed it. She was there. Her.
R-A-I-O-R-D. Alright, I got it spelled right. Okay. And okay, so you were
standing on the stairs, and Kiresa Cooper, she had the gun, but she was holding the gun on her side, on her side like that with it in her hand. You could see it.
Just
anything.
Alright, let me see. How you were standing? Where did you say you were standing?
By
your building?
On the stairs. No, I was standing on the stairs, like towards the middle of the road, right there.
No, was this on the stairs near where?
It's 2 stairs, where a side of the building where
she got
shot at, not those stairs, but it's the other stairs right there.
Okay.
Like,
stairs next to the stairs where the victim was shot. Okay, describe the gun that Kiresa had.
Well, the gun that I've been seeing her with, it be on her side. It had the gun that she told with is a black handle. I don't know what kind it is, but I know it's black.
Okay.
It have a black handle because it been hanging out her clothes.
Okay.
And she walked for you to see it.
So, when you said you saw her standing there with the gun by her side, where you had pointed to where she was standing in the street, what was she saying?
She was fucking telling them to come down there and when I shoot, I'ma aim.
Okay.
And she was saying a whole bunch of stuff. Some people down there, they get them flipping tasers and everything, but Thumpa didn't have nothing to do with that mess. She was just standing there.
Okay.
Because when she got her little boy out on the back of the truck, she was saying, I'm finna go home. She was headed home. She didn't have nothing to do with it. She didn't deserve it.
Okay, so and this is very important, there were several different gunshots. When you heard the first gunshot,
it came from Kiresa. It came from her. Then after she started shooting, the boys that be around her, that be around the Cooper, he started shooting. They call him Sosa.
Sosa? Okay, just...
And I know his first name is Trey. I don't know his last.
Okay, Sosa.
Because I think the police like them looking for him for a hit and run or something that he did.
Okay, so his nickname is Sosa.
His real name, his name is Sosa, but his real name is Trey. I don't know his last name.
How long ago were the police looking for him for hit and run?
Probably about 2 weeks ago. He's big and black. He always walk around with his shirt off.
Okay, is it big? Is he dark skinned? Is it dark? Okay, shirt off. Yeah, about how old?
He probably, I don't know. He probably about 25.
And friends of the Cooper girls?
Yep. We've been talking to them lately for months to get them knocked out. Because they constantly fighting, walking around the neighborhood, trying to bully people, starting with people. We've been talking to them lately, trying to get them killed.
So here's what we want to think about this. What was Kiresa wearing?
She had on, I know exactly what she had on, because she had it on all day. It was a black shirt with the thin straps with some tights. They looked like grayish, like a ashy gray. They fitted tight. They were like an ashy gray. And then after that incident happened, she went in the house and changed clothes.
Black shirt with thin straps, gray tights.
Yeah, they were like a grayish, like a grayish. Cause I got to tell they like a ashy gray, like they grayish, but they got a little black in them. That's exactly what she had on with some flip flops. Sure did. With some long braids in her hair.
Okay, so the first person to shoot was...
It was her.
Kiresa.
Yes, and it sounded like as she was shooting, the shot was getting closer. The shot was getting closer. She was walking up as she was shooting, the shot was getting closer.
Okay. Was there anybody else shooting at that time?
It's like after she started shooting, cause he stood, the boy Sosa, he was on the building, you could barely see him. He was the building across the street from me. He was standing at the end of that building.
Okay. So here's the gas station. And where we were just talking is right here. Okay? If you would, draw a X where you were standing when this happened.
Okay.
So this is where the white truck is.
The white truck?
Alright, this is the truck that they put her in?
Yeah, that's the truck they put her in. And
so where
my apartment, I was on the stairs. On the stairs right there, but that's the green thing, right? We was on the stairs. But I think that's what I can't really. I ain't got no glasses.
It's okay. So the building that we were standing at was right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she was this is when you leaving out of Clarke Gardens, right?
So this is the gas station.
Yeah, that's the gas station. And she was in the middle of the road. No.
See, this is where where we found her.
Yeah, she was right. Yeah.
So she was how far?
As she was shooting it, the playground right here. She was right here.
Okay, so put an X where she was.
She was right here. Like in the middle of the road right here. You can tell what she had in her hand. You can tell.
Okay.
What it was.
Alright, now put an X where you were.
I was right here. Far. The building right here. This is my building where I stay in.
Okay.
The incident happened right there. And we was right here on the stairs.
Okay, so put an X right there. It's okay, baby. Okay, so right there is where.
Yeah, because my apartment is right here.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw a line. And I'm gonna put a Ivy Dunn.
Her cousin who was trying to fight, she stayed right there at the apartment right there beside the playground. They stayed right there.
Okay. Now, where was this other shooter?
He was on the side right here. So you know I stay at the end. And he was standing right there on the side of the building.
Okay, so draw a big X, like a good X, and put a circle around it.
He was standing right there. Cause when they was shooting, my cousin, we ran in our house, and I looked back out the door, and you could hear the shooting, like, right there.
Now, did you see him with a gun?
Yeah, like when we was on the step, he walked down there to where they was, to where Kiresa and her cousin was, and he had a gun on his side.
So he was shooting from here?
That was before the shooting started.
Okay, and where did he start shooting?
He shot after she shot.
From here?
Yeah.
Okay, and where was he aiming the gun?
I don't know if he was shooting up in the air. But he shot.
Okay. Alright, and draw an arrow from Kiresa, the direction that she was shooting. You can make it a short arrow, you can make it a little longer.
An arrow?
Yeah, line with an arrow.
Yeah, she was shooting towards up there where the crowd was. The crowd was standing. It's like, okay, what Thumpa was, the crowd was like right in here.
Okay.
The crowd was right there. And she was shooting up there.
Okay, so draw a little point on the tip of your arrow.
Okay. I don't know how my arrow's on it.
It's okay, baby. This isn't rocket science. It's a little arrow. Okay. So, did you see anybody else with a gun shooting?
Didn't see nobody. When they were doing that little thing, I tried to stay out the way, but I did look out my door, and he was there. Because all of them run together. Sosa and the Coopers, all of them hang together.
Okay, so was he shooting at her or was he shooting at?
I don't know.
Would he have shot at her?
I think he was shooting in the air. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I know that I heard some more shots.
Okay.
Because after Dick girl shot.
Is that when you saw Kiresa fall?
No, that's when I heard Thumpa say, I've been shot.
Okay. Is that before he started shooting?
That's before he started shooting.
Okay, so you heard her, or you saw her start shooting?
Yeah, she had.
And then
she had. This how it was. I can do it. She was on the stairs, and she was talking junk. She was like, "When I shoot, I'ma aim." And when she started shooting, it's like the shot was getting closer, and I heard Thumpa say, "I been shot," and after she said it the second time, we didn't hear nothing else from her.
And then the rest of the shooting started?
Yes.
Okay, so the only person shooting from the time that this started to the time that she finished yelling that she was hit, she was the only one shooting.
Yeah.
And then this...
Then he started.
And you don't know if that was in the air, or would he have been shooting at her?
No, they hang together.
Okay.
So he wouldn't shoot at her. They run together.
Okay. Did you see anybody over here?
No.
Did you see anybody in this crowd with a gun?
No. Did nobody in that crowd have a gun? Had a gun, and I know that for a fact. And nobody in that crowd had a gun.
Okay. All right. And did you see more of the people with Sosa?
It was like so they be out. They hang out there every day. It was probably like some more boys out there, like some more young boys, and they hang.
But as far as this shootout, not necessarily the what normally happens, but do you remember anybody else with Sosa when the shots were going out that did you see anybody else with a gun?
When I looked out the door, my cousin, she told me to come back, and like it was some more. I think they told the boy cars, but it was like some more boys that was out there. I don't know them, but I know, as far as I know, that they be with them.
Alright, so let me catch up here. Let's see.
But I know for a fact that she fired the first shot.
We are doing the best we can to figure out what happened because we weren't there, but there were a lot of you guys that were there that are sharing what happened. What this is, it's a photo lineup. I know you know this person, but strangely enough, I'm not familiar with what the girl looks like. So I'm going to read you this little statement here. It has to do with photo lineups. We do it with every photo lineup we do. When I allow you to look at it, I want you to see if the person that you've told me is Kiresa Cooper is in the lineup, the person that you're saying was shooting and shot Thumpa. Okay? In a moment, I'm going to show you a group of photographs. This group of photographs may or may not contain a picture of the person who committed the crime, now being investigated. It is just as important to clear innocent persons from suspicion as to identify guilty parties. Whether or not you make an identification, the investigation will continue. Now keep in mind that hairstyles, beards, mustaches may easily be changed Also, photographs may not always depict the true complexion of a person. It may be lighter or darker than shown in the photograph. Pay no attention to any markings or numbers that may appear on the photographs. When you have looked at all the photographs, tell me whether or not you see the person who committed the crime. You do not have to make an identification, and the identification procedure is important to the investigation. Whether or not an identification is made, do not tell other witnesses you have or have not identified anyone. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Does your phone have today's date? I think it's the 25th? 24th. 7/24. Me either. I know yours is more stress and anxiety related, but for me it's just because we've been investigating this. This case number real quick. If you would print your name and sign it. Alright, I'll let you keep the pen, and then if you, once I show you the lineup, once you see the person that you know as Kiresa Cooper that you said had the gun shooting, I want you to sign it if that person is there, so you can look through the pictures. Okay, and if you want to write, this is the person, you say the name that you saw shoot, whatever you want to write down. It's okay. Mine kind of looks a little silly too. Yours is probably just because we're shaking. This is the person who I saw shoot Thumpa with a gun. What are you trying to spell, baby? Thumper, I think Thumpa. P-A, yeah, Thumpa. Okay. Okay. Alright. Now, let me ask, do you know what she did with the gun?
Well, the little kid was outside, and from what I heard yesterday, that somebody put it in the trash can.
It's still out there?
If they ain't came and dumped it yet.
The one near her apartment?
I don't think I can say it, just check out one, but from what I heard yesterday, says that somebody put it in the trash can. But y'all also, I don't know if y'all went down there yet, but y'all need to search her cousin Supply Davenport apartment, because this the one that say by the playground. Ivy Dunn. She was in it too. All it is revolved around her and her kids and their parents.
Okay. So alright. I'm out. I'll just go ahead. Because if there's two people, then if you want to turn a bit, I'll just sit right here. Okay. Hey, sweetie, what is your first name?
Ivy.
Ivy?
Ivy Y.
Ivy Y? Okay.
Dunn. D-U-N-N.
Okay. Alright, what's your birthday?
11/3/1985.
Okay. And which address do you live at?
154 Carriage Court.
Alright, so that's in the 5 building? Is that how it works? Okay. I'm a West Side officer, so I'm trying to learn anew. What is your phone number?
404-759-3812.
3812. Alright, so I guess first things first, where do you want to start telling the story? Because I know that there were some girls arguing all day.
Yeah,
I know.
all day.
Okay.
And the Cooper girl that went so what's the bad jumped on the girl one time, and then they called 2 more other girls over there, and the Coopers went back there and went back there where the girls stayed and fought the girls some more. And after that, all that they rowdy and was talking junk and all this and that. And the girl, Kiresa, she walked around with a gun on her all the time.
Okay, so
Throughout the neighborhood, she walked around with a gun on her all the time.
is it Kiresa? Okay.
It's Kiresa, cool. I can say it. And this lady right here, she was there. Her daughter was fighting with the Coopers. I think they jumped on her daughter, or her daughter was down there was with the girl when they was fighting. Because I seen her out there. This lady right here, who said she did it. Her daughter hangs with, I think, the little cousin or something like that, with Kiresa Cooper's cousin.
Would you look at that? Yeah, well. Would you look at that? Yeah, there's a... Oh, go figure. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, my gosh.
Hey, Rick, I'm in an interview. What you got? I got 6 and I think 7. Yeah. All right, thanks. All right, so she had daughters fighting.
I think her daughter was involved fight with she was with the Cooper girl, if I'm not mistaken, because I seen her when she was walking on the side. Where my partner is at the end, she was walking on the side right there. I think that's her. But her daughter was with them little girls.
So she witnessed it too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She witnessed it. She was there. Her.
R-A-I-O-R-D. I got it spelled right. Okay. So you were
standing on the stairs, and Kiresa Cooper, she had the gun. She was holding the gun on her side, on her side like that with it in her hand. You could see it.
Just
anything.
All right, let me see. You were standing. Where did you say you were standing? By your building?
On the stairs. No, I was standing on the stairs, like towards the middle of the road, right there.
No, was this on the stairs near where?
It's 2 stairs. Where a side of the building where she got shot at, not those stairs, but it's the other stairs right there.
Okay.
Like
stairs next to the stairs where the victim was shot. Okay, describe the gun that Kiresa had.
Well, the gun that I've been seeing her with, it be on her side. It had the gun that she told with is a black handle. I don't know what kind it is, but I know it's black.
Okay.
It have a black handle because it been hanging out her clothes.
Okay.
And she walked for you to see it.
So, when you said you saw her standing there with the gun by her side, where you had pointed to where she was standing in the street, what was she saying?
She was fucking telling them to come down there to when I shoot, I'ma aim.
Okay.
And she was saying a whole bunch of stuff. Some people down there, they had them flipping tasers and everything, but Thumpa didn't have nothing to do with that mess. She was just standing there.
Okay.
Because when she got her little boy out from the back of the truck, she was saying, I'm finna go home. She was headed home. She didn't have nothing to do with it. She didn't deserve it.
Okay, so, and this is very important, there were several different gunshots. When you heard the first gunshot,
it came from Kiresa. It came from her. Then after she started shooting, the boys that be around her, will be around the Cooper, and he started shooting. They call him Sosa.
Sosa? Okay, just.
And I know his first name is Trey. I don't know his last.
Okay, Sosa.
Because I think the police like I'm looking for him for a hit and run or something that he did.
Okay, so his nickname is Sosa.
His real name, his name is Sosa, but his real name is Trey. I don't know his last name.
How long ago were the police looking for him for hit and run?
Probably about 2 weeks ago. He's big and black. He always walk around with his shirt off.
Okay, is it big? Is he dark skinned? Is it dark? Okay, shirt off. About how old?
He probably, I don't know. He probably about 25.
And friends of the Cooper girls?
Yep. We've been talking to him lately for months to get him out, to get them from out there, because they constantly fighting, walking around the neighborhood, trying to bully people, starting with people. We've been talking to him lately, trying to get him to out.
So here's what we want to think about this. What was Kiresa wearing?
She had on, I know exactly what she had on, because she had it on all day. It was a black shirt, but with the thin straps with some tights. They looked like grayish, like a ashy gray. They fitted tight. They were like an ashy gray. And then after that incident happened, she went in the house and changed clothes.
Black shirt with thin straps, gray tights.
Yeah, they were like a grayish, like a grayish. Cause I got to tell they like a ashy gray, like they grayish, but they got a little black in them. Knew exactly what she had on with some flip flops. Sure did. With some long braids in her hair.
Okay, so the first person to shoot was...
It was her.
Kiresa.
Yes, and it sounded like as she was shooting, the shot was getting closer. The shots were getting closer. She was walking up as she was shooting. The shot was getting closer.
Okay. Was there anybody else shooting at that time?
It's like after she started shooting, cause he stood, the boy Sosa, he was on the building. You could barely see him. He was the building across the street from me. He was standing at the end of that building.
Okay. So here's the gas station, and where we were just talking is right here. Okay. If you would draw a X where you were standing when this happened.
Okay.
So this is where the white truck is.
The white truck.
All right. This is the truck that they put her in.
Yeah, that's the truck they put it in. And
where
my apartment, I was on the stairs. On the stairs right there, but that's the green thing, right? We was on the stairs. But I think that's what I can't really. I ain't got my glasses.
It's okay. So the building that we were standing at was right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she was this. Okay, this is when you leaving out of Clarke Gardens, right?
So this is the gas station.
Yeah, that's the gas station. And she was in the middle of the road. No.
See, this is where where we found her.
Yeah, she was right. Yeah.
So she was how
she
far?
As she was shooting the playground right here. She was right here.
Okay, so put an X where she was.
She was right here. Like in the middle of the road, right here. You can tell what she had in her hand. You can tell.
Okay. All right. Now put an X where you were.
I was right here. Far. The building right here. This is my building where I stay at.
Okay.
The incident happened right there. And we was right here on the stairs.
Okay, so put an X right there. It's okay, baby. Okay, so right there is where.
Yeah, because my apartment is right here.
Okay, so I'm going to draw a line. And I'm going to put Ivy Dunn.
Her cousin who was trying to fight, she stayed right there at the apartment right there beside the playground. They stayed right there.
Okay. Now, where was this other shooter?
He was on the side right here. So you know I stay at the end. And he was standing right there on the side of the building.
Okay, so draw a big X, like a good X, and put a circle around it.
He was standing right there. Because when they was shooting, my cousin, we ran in our house, and I looked back out the door, and you could hear the shooting, like, right there.
Now, did you see him with a gun?
Yeah, like when we was on the step, he walked down there to where they was, to where Kiresa and her cousin was, and he had a gun on his side.
So he was shooting from here?
That was before the shooting started.
Okay, and where did he start shooting?
He shot after she shot.
From here?
Yeah.
Okay, and where was he aiming the gun?
I don't know if he was shooting up in the air. But he shot.
Okay. All right, and draw an arrow from Kiresa the direction that she was shooting. You can make it a short arrow, you can make it a little longer.
Is that an arrow?
Yeah, line with an arrow.
Yeah, she was shooting towards up there where the crowd was. The crowd was standing. It's like, okay, what Thumpa was, the crowd was like right in here.
Okay.
The crowd was right there. And she was shooting up there.
Okay, so draw a little point on the tip of your arrow.
Okay. I don't know how my arrow on me.
It's okay, baby. This isn't rocket science. It's a little arrow. Okay. So, did you see anybody else with a gun shooting?
Didn't see nobody. When they were doing that little thing, I tried to stay out the way, but I did look out my door, and he was there. Because all of them run together. Sosa and the Coopers, all of them hang together.
Okay, so was he shooting at her or was he shooting at?
I don't
Would
know.
he have shot at her?
I think he was shooting in the air. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I know that I heard some more shots.
Okay.
Because after Dick girl shot.
Is that when you saw Kiresa fall?
No, that's when I heard Thumpa say, I've been shot.
Okay. Is that before he started shooting?
That's before he started shooting.
Okay, so you heard her, or you saw her start shooting.
Yeah, she had.
And then
she had. This how it was. I can do it. She was on the stairs, and she was talking junk. She was like, "When I shoot, I'ma aim." And when she started shooting, it's like the shot was getting closer, and I heard Thumpa say, I've been shot, and after she said it the second time, we didn't hear nothing else from her.
And then the rest of the shooting started?
Yes.
Okay, so the only person shooting from the time that this started to the time that she finished yelling that she was hit, she was the only one shooting.
Yeah.
And then
he started.
And you don't know if that was in the air or would he have been shooting at her?
No, they hang together.
Okay.
So he wouldn't shoot at her. They run together.
Okay. Did you see anybody over here?
No.
Did you see anybody in this crowd with a gun?
No, did nobody in that crowd have a gun? Had a gun, and I know that for a fact. And nobody in that crowd had a gun.
Okay. All right. And did you see more of the people with Sosa?
It was like so they hang out there every day. It was probably like some more boys out there, like some more little young boys, and they hang.
But as far as this shootout, not necessarily what normally happens, but do you remember anybody else with Sosa when the shots were going out that did you see anybody else with a gun?
When I looked out the door, my cousin, she told me to come back, and like it was some more. I think they taught the boy cars, but it was like some more boys that was out there. I don't know them, but I know, as far as I know, that they be with them.
Alright, so let me catch up here. Let's see.
But I know for a fact that she fired the first shot.
We are doing the best we can to figure out what happened because we weren't there, but there were a lot of a lot of you guys that were there that are sharing what happened. What this is, it's a photo lineup. I know you know this person, but strangely enough, I'm not familiar with what the girl looks like. So I'm going to read you this little statement here. It has to do with photo lineups. We do it with every photo lineup we do. When I allow you to look at it, I want you to see if the person that you've told me is Kiresa Cooper is in the lineup, the person that you're saying was shooting and shot Thumpa. Okay? In a moment, I'm going to show you a group of photographs. This group of photographs may or may not contain a picture of the person who committed the crime, now being investigated. It is just as important to clear innocent persons from suspicion as to identify guilty parties. Whether or not you make an identification, the investigation will continue. Now keep in mind that hairstyles, beards, mustaches may easily be changed. Also, photographs may not always depict the true complexion of a person. It may be lighter or darker than shown in the photograph. Pay no attention to any markings or numbers that may appear on the photographs. When you have looked at all the photographs, tell me whether or not you see the person who committed the crime. You do not have to make an identification, and the identification procedure is important to the investigation. Whether or not an identification is made, do not tell other witnesses you have or have not identified anyone. Do you understand that? Okay. Does your phone have today's date? I think it's the 25th? 24th. 7/24. Me either. I know yours is more stress and anxiety related, but for me it's just because we've been investigating this. This case number real quick. If you would print your name and sign it. Alright, I'll let you keep the pen, and then if you, once I show you the lineup, once you see the person that you know as Kiresa Cooper that you said had the gun shooting, I want you to sign it if that person is there, so you can look through the pictures. if you want to write, this is the person, you can say the name that you saw shoot, whatever you want to write down. It's okay. Mine kind of looks a little silly too. Yours is probably just because it's shaking. This is the person who I saw shoot Thumpa with a gun. What are you trying to spell, baby? Thumper, I think Thumpa. P-A, yeah, Thumpa. Okay. Okay. Alright. Now, let me ask, do you know what she did with the gun?
Look, he was outside, and from what I heard yesterday, that somebody put it in the trash can.
It's still out there?
If they ain't came and dumped it yet.
The one near her apartment?
I don't think I can say it, just check out one, but from what I heard yesterday, says that somebody put it in the trash can. But y'all also, I don't know if y'all went down there yet, but y'all need to search her cousin Supply Davenport apartment, because this the one that's say by the playground. Supply Davenport. She was in it too. All it is revolve around her and her kids and their parents.
Okay. So that gun may be down there in Sequoia's?
It might be, but from what I heard, that somebody had put it in the trash can.
Trash can or the dumpster?
In the dumpster, I mean.
Okay. Let me tell you real quick. Okay.
I had computers on my phone from what the boy Sosa, when I was trying to show who he was that went there.
Is this during the incident?
I was trying to show you some see who he is.
Is this from a different time, or is this?
Yeah, when I was trying to show the rent lady who he was.
I'm going to bring a photo lineup of some people, and I want you to see if he's in there. So let me ask you, do you have any videos of the incident?
No.
Do you know of anybody who does?
Somebody might, I don't know, I can see.
Okay.
I can see. He's the big one right there. He's his shirt off right there.
Okay. So this is from a different day?
Yeah, when he was flying with somebody out there.
Alright, I'm going to show you a lineup in a minute for that. Did you see the guys that we brought out of the building the other day? Mm-hmm. Were any of those guys out there when this happened?
Yep, they were there.
Did any of them have guns?
They probably was the one when y'all found the shell cases there also. They probably was the one that was out there showing too. Cause my cousin, I was looking out the door and I seen Sosa and she made me come back in the house. And once they were with me, she made me come back in the house.
Okay. Now, when you said they were probably shooting, did you see any?
I seen they was standing in front of that building when y'all found all those shell cases there.
But
they was right there, but she made me come back in the house.
Did you see any of those guys with a gun? That day when this happened?
Early that day when the fight was going on. Yeah, cause one of them where they was fighting at where they was fighting at when they went around to the other girl house. They had guns in.
Did you see any of those guys shoot when Sosa was shooting? When after Kiresa?
After Kiresa shot.
So you said Sosa, but
yeah,
did you see?
My cousin, she made me come back in the house, and that's when we heard there's some more shots.
Okay, and did you see any of the guys that we brought out of that house with a gun shooting?
All them boys y'all brought out their house, they had guns all that day when them girls was fighting. They had guns all that day.
And that.
And I believe. Then that was putting them in the car that was parked at the end right there. That was take them and put them in their car. Then they'll get them back out. Then they'll put them back in there.
And did we tow that car?
Yeah, y'all towed that car.
Okay. All right. Did they put them back in the car after the shooting?
I don't know, because after that, I was focused on Thumpa.
Okay.
I was focused on her.
Did you see any, I'm going to try to stay in order because I'm going to get back to that, but did you see any big guns or were they all handguns? You see any long guns?
When they were shooting? All I know, the shots were loud. I don't know if that was long or short, but after Sosa was shooting, like I told you, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna cover up for nobody. I heard some more shots and it was coming off in front of my cousin made me come back in the house.
No.
Cause my mind frame, I was focused on something.
And so you came in and you didn't see anybody else with the gun, or did you?
They was my building right there. The other boys that you talking about, they was standing in front of that building, like where y'all found the extra shell cases.
And what kind of car was this one that was towed?
I think it was like a tan. I think it was a tan car with tinted windows, photo. I can't remember what kind it was, but I know. Matter of fact, I think the car was parked outside. One of the boys was standing in. I guess they just released it to him or whatever. When we pulled up, the car was parked outside with the
out front? Okay. So yeah, I mean, they searched it and released it already.
But that's the car that was putting the guns in and getting them out.
In the trunk? Or under the seats?
All I know is they kept coming to that car putting their guns in. I don't know if they was getting them from the boot or what.
Okay. So, when you were sitting here, where was Thumpa?
The crowd was it steps right there and steps over here. Her little boy was on the back of the truck. It was crowded right here. It was very crowded right there.
Okay. So her son was sitting on the back of the truck.
And she grabbed her son and she said that she was finna go home.
And then where was she when she got hit?
Right there on the side where the
Can you draw a dark circle where you think she was sitting? Or where she was when she got hit? You can just make a dark circle.
her little boy. She was there.
Let me show me this dark circle. So she was right here.
I think she was somewhere like up in there.
Okay.
Like close up in there. But she was there at home.
Okay. You want to make that circle? Or no,
I think I probably.
Yeah, I see the dot that you made. But let me see. Let me try to make it aware.
Well, where she was, he was right there with her with the balloons and feather and stuff.
Okay. Okay, so she was right there when she got hit?
Yeah.
So if Sosa had been shooting, he couldn't have shot her because she was on the other side of the building.
That's what I'm saying. But I know he was shooting up in the air. I know he was shooting up in the air. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you know, you can 100% say that Sosa was shooting in the air.
I can 100% say that.
Okay, that's good. It's good to know.
100% say that he was shooting in the air.
Now, if you'll give me just a second, I'm going to check on that other lineup for Sosa.
And y'all need to go to Hallmark, because one of the sister girls stay at Hallmark. My cousin, her sister stay over there. And she can tell you which trailer it is. Y'all need to check off there too in Hallmark.
For the girl?
Yeah.
So a trailer in Hallmark?
I don't know which one it is, but my cousin could tell you which trailer it is with her sister there.
Okay. What your cousin's phone number? Because if she's okay talking with us, we can just give her a call.
She already here.
The one over here?
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Oh, give me a second. Let me do a couple things. Are you okay on time? Okay. And your water? Do you finish your water?
Yeah, I just need to use the bathroom.
Okay, sweetie. Let me take you to the bathroom first.
I can leave my phone here?
Yes. We'll do that. Okay.
After listening to Ivy Dunn, detectives now had another witness account from inside Clarke Gardens. And Ivy's view was different because she says she watched a lot of this unfold from the front steps of Building 5. According to Ivy, the tension had been building throughout the day. Girls fighting, families stepping in, people gathering, and then, in her account, Riri Cooper steps into the road with a handgun. Ivy says Riri made it clear that if she fired, she wasn't just shooting wild, she was aiming. And according to Ivy, those first shots were fired toward the crowd where Auriel Thumpa Callaway was standing. But Ivy's statement doesn't stop there. She also describes a second shooter, a big, heavy-set man people knew as Sosa, coming around the far end of Building 160 after Auriel was hit, firing a pistol up into the night air. Remember that name? Sosa. Because as this case moves forward, detectives are still trying to figure out who had guns, where those guns went, who fired shots, and how a fight that started earlier in the day turned into a pregnant mother being killed in the middle of Clarke Gardens. And that fight, the fight that started all this drama, the fight that got grown people involved in what started as some teenage puppy love soap opera, the fight that ultimately ended with a pregnant mother and her unborn child losing their lives, that fight was caught on camera. So in part 7, this case shifts again. Detectives start looking closer at the fight that started it all. Who was fighting? Who jumped in? Who was standing nearby? Who had a reason to come back with a gun? And then, somehow, the alleged murder weapon just magically appears in some bushes. How did it get there? Who put it there? Who actually found it? Was it hidden in plain sight, or did somebody have it in their possession the whole time? We're going to get into all of that in part 7. Until then, body cam off.